Ladies and gentlemen, it is a Wednesday night performance. The electricity is in the air. And at this time, if you will look right underneath the saloon in the Prefect Pavilion right here in the South Point, you will welcome on in our time event contestants, our ladies breakaway ropers, our team ropers. They're coming in hot and fast. Our tie-down ropers are steer wrestlers.
Looking good. Contestants are battling it out to be number one at the end of this night. If you got your wings under you, hopefully you're set up in a good position to come back in the third round. Here's all our timed events. You go to the INFR outgate. We are ready to meet your rough stock contestants, the Bareback, the Saddle Bronc, and the Bull Riders. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a great big welcome to the gladiators of our sport? We are excited to have them. We wish them all good success this evening. Friends, as they stand in front of you, they are thinking of one thing, and that's to win. So if you don't mind, on the count of three, can I get everybody in this building to give them a great big round of good luck through your applause, your cheers, your screams. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Thank you for that, ladies and gentlemen. And at this time, if you would, look on to the south. If you can, please rise and remove cover as we pay tribute to our nation's precious cargo. They call it Old Glory, our flags, the thread that binds our great nations together. 574 tribes under these two flags right here. And to honor all of our treaties, all of our agreements with our governments, we have none other than to sing that honored song to honor our flags. He is none other than Mr. Ted Phelps of the Sisseton Wahpeton Oyate. If you're proud to be an Indian and you're here in Las Vegas, we need to hear ya. Thank you for that all the way from Pine Ridge, Mr. Ted Phelps. And now we'll look up to the north as we see that flag waving proud here in honor of all of our brothers and sisters to the north. We honor the Canadian Maple Leaf. Thank you very much, if you would, to the sounds from Morley, Alberta, Canada, Mr. J.R. Cookwitz.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you, JR, sent to us all the way from the Stoney and the Nakota Nations for that beautiful song. 247 years of age, Old Glory, and this beautiful song. We're gonna go now to a member of the Cherokee Nation from Chakotah, Oklahoma, to render the most beautiful song in the United States of America, Miss Donna King.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, they were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through a night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, cowboys and cowgirls, let's ride.
Las Vegas, Indian fans, we are so excited to have you here. Once again, Ray Champ alongside my partner, Daryl Wright III. Daryl, round number 2, we're finishing up. Some guys have established themselves, some guys are disappointed. Tonight is the night that matters. We are looking for some awesome action, don't you agree?
Oh, that we are. You're going to see some cowboys that might not have had the luck they were looking for yesterday go right at the go-round here tonight. It is a high-risk, high-reward situation for some of them. And you know what? We're going to be looking for, might be seeing some businessman decisions here tonight as well.
That's right, Daryl. And we have two others on our team, our media team. I want to introduce right now Wade Cauliflower and Megan Lunick.
Have nothing.
Hey, everybody. My name is Megan Lunick. I'm from the Blackfeet tribe in Browning, Montana. I was asked by the INFR to come down on the ground and interview contestants and do a nightly recap with my coworker Wade over there. I also would like to give a big shout out to everyone back home watching us on Ride Pass, especially my grandma in Browning, Montana. And I'm really honored to be here. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone, but I love rodeo and I love everything about it. So thank you, and it's time to ride.
Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Wade. Well, it is time. We're going to see a lot more of her. Indian country, are you ready to ride some bareback horses? Oh, come on now. I said, Indian country, are you ready to ride some bareback horses? Let's go with Stephen DeWolf. Sideshow, the name of the bucking horse. He's the tour champion. Reigning world champ. Black Eagle Rodeo. Starting out the show tonight, we are proud to have our pickup men sent to us by Roper. Roper's got them looking good. That's Pete White, Manny Boggs, and of course, Riggin Mortensen. Our ride number one is a success. Daryl, let's start them out with the score, shall we?
Oh boy. Stephen DeWolf getting it done all the way from Buffalo Gap, South Dakota. Man, oh man, you're looking at the replay right there. That Black Eagle Rodeo bucking horse right there. Gonna help Stephen get on out to the leaderboard. Right now, an 82 point is leading the go-round as we speak. Let's see what we can get for Stephen DeWolf. Slideshow.
While we're waiting on a score, we are so excited to have our fans back, because if you're new tonight, then you don't know the next guy we're about to meet. He's the man going to keep you laughing, keep you entertained, keep the energy high. Would you give me a big Native American welcome to our friend, your entertainer tonight, Mr. J.J. Harrison. Welcome, J.J.
Oh, yeah. Whew. I just love these kind of nights, man. Something about every night in the South Point feels like Saturday night. And when you got every night feeling like Saturday night, that means a Saturday night crowd shows up. And that's you. Feel good about it. Let's get to bucking some horses, huh?
Thank you, JJ. 74 points for Stephen DeWolf tonight on Sideshow from Black Eagle Rodeo. Now we're going to pick up another world champ.
You bet. We're going to go now to Cam Brewset, north of the 49th parallel. Three-time bareback world champion, locked and loaded. Flank call from incredible Canadian bucking horse, Canadian cowboy. Come on, Cam. Our Roper pickup men go right into work right there.
Now it looks like, let's watch the replay, because if we had a technical malfunction, equipment malfunction, that means we are going to get the automatic option of a reride. We're going to go down to the judges and see what they say. You see where that flank fell off? I think that was before the 8-second whistle. We will go to them. It was, just wanted to make sure. So, Cam Brewstead, automatic option of a reride. We'll see him back in a little while. If he chooses to take his score, they did score him. He's going to be 78 points. That's a big score for Cam. 78 points. That's going to put him second in the go-round. He's got 2 down. It's a good position. Daryl, we're going to have to see what he says.
Yeah, it's a businessman decision. Oh, he's going to defer the reride. How about it, Cam Brewset? 78 points in the book.
Rains Provost is getting ready to go from Martin, South Dakota. Where are you at, 605? Just checking. Okay. They're all here. 605 is in the house. Rains Provost. Come on. Come on. Thunderbird, Harlan Gunville. Oh, baby. I tell you what, friends, that was a hard-fought battle. That guy earned every bit of that ride. I think you should reward him with some applause, maybe some cheers. Did you like that successful ride? Gunville Rodeo. They take horses to tour rodeos, pro rodeos. They come from a legacy of professional rodeos of bucking horses. They got the breeding lines. Harlan is proud to be here. Look at that excitement. That's how it's supposed to be, Daryl.
That is pure enjoyment on that bareback rider's face. Let's see if we can't help him out. 81 points, Rain Provost.
Twiggy is the name of the next bucking horse we're going to see. X3 Rodeo Company. Curly Twig comes to us from Lethbridge, Alberta, Canada. Curly Twig, what's the irony in this, Daryl? Curly Twig is his name, draws the bucking horse, Twiggy. Big jumps, ouch. He's out, he's okay. Oh boy.
I love this guy right over here.
Why?
He said, I think you should get a reride. Wow. This is John Madden of rodeo fans, like Captain Obvious. I think that horse fell down a little bit.
I think those pickup men shirts are
You want a reride? Hold on, do you want a reride? This guy right here would like to see a reride, so.
Well,
let's
here's
make
a
sure.
guy. Here's the guy that would want to see a reride. How about South Point? South Point. How about it for our cowboy? He's up on his feet.
He's up. He thinks he's in Tucson, but this guy wants him to get back on, so sorry, son. Just climb back on.
Hopefully it is not as bad as it looks. He's walking out on his own, so I'm sure, being at the finals, he is going to make the decision to get on another one. We'll let you know who it is. We do have horses drawn for this position. Twiggy tonight, just a little bit of uncooperation. That's okay. They feel it just like we do. In the meantime, we're going to go to work. The cowboy by the name of Jacoby Johns from Okeechobee, Florida. Jacoby Johns is drawn K-Jacket from Bar C5 from up north. Daryl, tell us about this stock contractor.
Oh man, he's up north in the Canadian Cree country. They got some of the best bucking horses, and they're big. They know how to buck, and they're bred for it, and they love to do what they do. And you know what? You get a cowboy that match that athleticism right here. This cowboy's been here 15 times, qualified to the international finals. This could be the matchup right here to get this cowboy on into the pay window. Jacoby Johns, Seminole Tribe of Florida. Let's get it.
Go on, Jacoby. Roll with him. Move with him. You got it. He makes the whistle. All we're trying to do through these first rounds is qualify, get a time, get a score. You want to place in the top four because the third round, it starts on Thursday night. We've been starting in the afternoon, but Thursday, we start Thursday night, and we only do the first half of the third round, right, Daryl?
Yes, we take the half the field right there that are not on the bottom side where you know what? That right there is going to be a gunfight to say the least. 63 points for Jacoby Johns' effort. How about you give him a little bit of love right there, South Point?
He missed. JJ misses a catch. He's got to do 10 push-ups. You guys got to throw it good to him, okay?
That one hit me in the hands.
And you dropped it.
It was a lot like a Denver Bronco receiver.
Oh.
What? Oh, you Bronco fans? I'm going to tell you right now, Denver people, Seattle is laughing all the way to the bank. What did they pay Russell Wilson? Like $200 million or something? And he's playing terrible.
Here's Andrew Whiteman. Major Exotic. Andrew Whiteman is a 3-time qualifier to the South Point Arena, and Major Exotic, the name of the bucking horse from the Key Ranch, comes in tonight with all cylinders firing and gonna make short work of Andrew.
Could you imagine if rodeo was like the NFL?
Why is that?
Well, that kid showed up, paid his fees, got bucked off, he wins nothing.
Right.
If it was like the NFL, he'd show up, get bucked off, and still make $8 million.
That would be nice. Roper Picket men doing a fine job this evening as we get ready to go to Blunt, South Dakota.
We're going to go to a young up-and-comer and rising star, if you will. 2-time Badlands Circuit finalist right here. Chase Yellowhawk of the Cheyenne River Sioux, the cowboy, had got it done right now. South Dakota Cowboys climbing aboard BLM of Triangle 4 Rodeo. South Dakota, loud and proud. When we crack this gate, we've got a young up-and-comer right here, Chase Yellowhawk. You get behind him. I know you can help him to the pay window. Fan power here in full effect. We need to hear you. They're getting set. Chase Yellowhawk, BLM Triangle 4 Rodeo. Let's get it right now. Coming around beautifully right there, South Point. I don't know if it could get much better than that.
As we look at the replay, wait for numbers, solid ride. That's about as good as you can get, like Daryl says. Remember, Wyatt Batoni this afternoon was 82 points. We are waiting to see. Yeah, I thought so. How about we change the lead? What do you think of 86 points? Nice ride, Chase Yellowhawk. That right now is an interview. It is a trip to the Grandview Lounge unless Connor Heinert from New Underwood, South Dakota has something to say about it. B&B Rodeo has brought us the horse Blue Steel. Now here's a horse that rarely gets ridden, but when they do ride this horse, if this horse is having the day that it typically has, could be another pace changer. We might be 87 if, I put a big disclaimer on that, Daryl, if this horse bucks.
Well, if Connor rides like he did at the Sky Dancer Stampede during the tour, he came out in the #1 spot. He earned his trip right here to Vegas. All right, Connor, let's show him what you got, cowboy. Let's get it. Cowboy's getting tapped off. You bet, South Point. Feel the energy right now. You seen the first man giving the cowboy congratulations, his father right there. Our shoot boss right now on the ground in the bucket side. Look up at the replay. Cowboy giving her all she had. You can see his father in the background right there. Man, oh man, that one right there for Connor Heinert is a good one. That's going to help him out. He's all knotted up at second place right now, 82 points.
Man, he rides pretty good, but I just want his hair. Holy cow. He looks like a Q-tip, and I like it.
So, everybody that's here is looking to wear a gold buckle that reads World's Champion. Last night, Evan Batoni put himself in position to make that dream a reality. Evan has drawn Cheyenne Stomper from the Abzaluga Nation. Look at him work. Look at him spur. Look at him hang and rattle. We're going to get a little dizzy on that one, but he gets that hand out of there.
That's a heck of a bull ride.
I'm telling you. They do what they want. Folks, it's another qualified ride. Why don't you talk to Evan right now? It all depends on the numbers.
This might be our most vocal audience.
You know what, South Point? I don't know if they can hear you just well. How about you tell them what you really want to say?
Wait. Some of you are booing. Some of you are saying rewrite. Get it together amongst you. I'm going to give you to the count of 3 and then decide all together. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Man, they sound like a Ricola commercial. Ricola.
I think that is going to draw the curtain down. Don't look like we're going to get any re-rides accepted. Yeah, they're going to mark Evan 70 points. 70 points, which means if you take a look at the board, Rains Provost with an 81, Connor Heinert with an 82, splitting with Wyatt Batoni. But the number 1 man you just witnessed, 86 points with an interview. A trip to the Grandview Lounge. How about it for the one and only Chase Yellowhawk?
Right on, Chase. Right, making that 1 lap stop right here. We'll get the cowboy dismounted right here. We might need a pickup man. Oh no, Wade's gonna come on out. We'll send it on down to the man on the ground. Well, Mr. Wade Cauliflower, standing
Chase,
by.
Excellent ride. That puts you in good position. You get the Thursday off. What was going through your mind when you knew what you had for a drop?
Stick to basics, that's it. Just have fun. I wasn't having fun yesterday. I remembered to have fun. Worked out.
What's the game plan for the next one?
Have fun.
All right, that's what you do in Vegas. Congratulations, great ride.
That guy could be the 21-year-old spokesman of America right there.
Welcome back, our fans on Ride Pass. We are getting ready to go steer wrestling. Do want to get you caught up. If you're wondering about Curly Twig, he was offered a re-ride. It will change the aggregate. We will run him during the saddle bronc riding, but just so you know, we do have one more bareback rider to go. Big man's event, Daryl. Let's kick it off with Brock Belcom.
Yes, sir. We're going to go to Brock Belcom right here. Cowboy hails from Flandreau, South Dakota. These Cowboys, this is the second half of our total performance right now. That 3.64 right now is leading to go round. The Seneca Yucca Cowboy is getting set to go. Let's see what we can get done. Come on. Looking good. Help him, South Point. 6:28 for Brock Belcom right there. 6:28. He does have a time right there on 2 head, Ray.
Brock Belcom, well, it's on 1, Daryl. He had a little bit of trouble last night. No time, so 6:28 puts him amongst the second round leaders. I guess gets a time in the mix, but had a little bit of trouble yesterday afternoon. Let's move to Chase Crane from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Chase Crane is another one coming in on his second run. Oh, yeah, read the screen wrong. My bad. Good catch, Daryl. Good catch. Chase Crane, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That ain't the way that was supposed to go, Chase. Everybody on the count of 3 say, aw, shucks. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now put your hands together and tell that cowboy we're glad that he was here. Hopefully it gets better tomorrow.
We'll make that call on down to Crown Point, New Mexico. The Cowboy backing in the box right now, full steam ahead.
Stealing of his property.
He's got one of the best hazers in the business right here, helping him out on the hazing side.
You got to visit with her last night, didn't you?
Huh.
On stage?
Yeah, not to mention last night's go-around winner in the ladies breakaway. Let's get it right here, Jeremiah Jody going to the nose. I like it. 6-1-4 for his effort. 6-1-4 for Jeremiah Jody. You'll see that cowboy running at the go-around from here on out. You bet.
We do appreciate our royalty helping us keep the arena clean.
Excuse me.
What?
I just stopped the steer and turned it back, and you went with royalty?
She's a lot prettier
She
than
was
you.
over there flossing her teeth,
She's a
putting
lot
extra
prettier than
hairspray
you.
in.
Thank you, Shariah. Good work, JJ.
I'm just playing.
Jared Pino, Crown Point, New Mexico. Round number 2. Bridger Amiot's a 3-64. That is our leader right now. Mylan Fisher, a 3-84. Jay Minnie Gray with a 3-92. Those are your top 3 positions. Get a hold, lay him down. Oh, flag still up, flag still up. There it is, there it is. Woo. Good job. Little tough. These guys are hustling, trying to save their times. The quicker you are on an aggregate, the better your positioning come Thursday and Friday nights.
All right, how about a 7-36 for Jared Pino? With that,
this team's going to be good. This team's going to be good. If you're a betting man right now, this is the one to bet
This
on
one?
because, well, the Hazers horse just took a dump.
we're going to head up to the land of the big sky. Former all-around world champion. Let's bring this energy level up a little bit right now. Nolan Conway, let's go, cowboy. 4-41 for the Big Sky Cowboy.
We needed that, Nolan. We needed that. He's been in a slump, and it looks like we are going to steer wrestle out of it. Very nicely done. 4-41. That will put him number 5 in the lineup. I know he's feeling good. Quentin Inman from Ketchum, Oklahoma. He comes into these finals, not 1 but 2 tour titles. This guy is a machine. This young man right here is one of the winningest cowboys in 2023. He earned just a little over $23,000 in the tour system. Quentin Inman, a former world champ, needs to be a 3-63 if he wants to go to the lead, and you can bet he is going to turn it up. Let's watch him. Hit a hold, lay him down, 5-98. That is good.
That's impressive, too, because he's a normal-sized human being.
What do you mean normal-sized?
Well, the rest of these fellas are a little bit abnormal. I mean, they're big.
That's where I was going.
Right? NFL linebackers, look at that cat. I mean, that's 6'4", 225, 230.
Easily.
That kid was like 5'9", $130. That's impressive. It's all technique. Don't you remember when big people would tell little people, oh, you could do it, it's all technique.
Technique.
No, it isn't, okay? Hello.
Let's head on back north of the 49th. Nehiwal Cowboy, Dusty Lewis, makes his home in East Glacier, Montana, from Musqueam, Alberta. Has his nephew on the Hazen side. Let's see it, Dusty. Oh no. We're fighting for it right now. South Point, this is your chance to help our cowboy. Fan power. You bet. That was throwing everything but the kitchen sink at the Cowboy. A 10 and 92 for Dusty Lewis's efforts right there. Cowboy might have pulled his feet right there and got his feet behind him, ran into a little bit of trouble right there.
We're going to stay up in Alberta. Standoff. Tucker Rabbit. He's getting ready to go to work right now. Tucker, get your feet out in front of you. He ain't even going to get shaped up. He's going to take him from the ground. Nice. 5 and 4-0. Watch this, friends. Watch what he does. He doesn't even get to his feet. He stays on the ground. That guy is all muscle right there. Watch right here. Doesn't have a chance to really get, slides down, and boom. Don't want to talk about him very close, JJ, because he will get a hold to you.
And you know what? We're going to go to Doug Perry. Knows a thing or two about steer wrestling. Navajo Nation. This is one of your Cowboys, Doug Perry. Look at that Brown. Get him set in that corner. These steer wrestling horses trained to leave at the bottom of a nod. He calls for cattle. We got a runner. Yes, sir. Gonna slide the young Cowboy. He's in a wrestling match now. Gets to his feet, come on. Yeah.
Whew. That'll work, 16 and 6. What are you whooping about?
I'm
You
just
didn't
saying,
do
man,
nothing.
there's a fine line between wrestling and cuddling, and you were flirting with it there.
Okay. Okay. Greg Lewis is getting ready to go. Greg Lewis is riding a horse. Now, this horse right here is ran yesterday 3 times in the steer wrestling, once in the team roping. Back today to do the same thing. Greg Lewis is a 2-time world champion bull rider. His son, Hazen Forum, on the right, is a 3-time world champion. Rides in the PBR. An all-around talent. He's here in the team roping and the bull riding. This Lewis family, they know how to rodeo. Lewis, he pulled out a second last night. We're going to struggle a little bit tonight. That's okay. That's okay. The most important thing, 7 and 04, 7 and 04. He was a 4 and 44 last night. Still good in the average. Daryl, the most important thing to do on these first 2 go-rounds is get times, right?
Yes, sir. And you know what? You're seeing it right there. Greg Lewis bit off everything he could right there. And you bet, give him a little karate kick, get him down, get him thrown. That's the name of the game. Stay in the aggregate right there. Great run for Greg Lewis right there.
Tidon Sosi. Tidon Sosi. First time qualifier. No jitters. No jitters. 4 and 35 coming in. Oh, we got us a player. We got us a player. Oh my goodness. Tidon Sosi, a 3 and 72. Watch, it's all about the draw. Can you use the draw that you are given? He uses that steer, 3 and 72. We go second in the round. But if I'm not mistaken, we go to number 1 in the aggregate. 8 and 07 on 2. Great job, Tidon.
Ray, you talk about that, using that draw to the best of your ability. Right now, the Cowboy has with him all the knowledge that he carries from yesterday's go-round. They ran this steer in yesterday. They threw him in. They brought money in on this steer. Second place money was won on this steer right here. Rowdy Benson from Morristown, South Dakota. Let's see it. Let's use it right now. Money.
Yes, sir. I feel like the competition is really, it's stepping up. Instead of anybody backing off, they're coming with more energy, they're coming with more accuracy, and we are going to stop the clock with a 4 and 32. No, never mind.
Yeah, 4 and 32
Got it.
right there. As we go now up north to Morley, Alberta. This cowboy got it done just yesterday. Morley, Alberta's own Lane Dixon. We draw the setters, not getting away. Oh, no. No, no. Oh, boy. That is not fun whatsoever. You're coming in 9-0. That steer's slamming on the brakes. You look at it in the replay. He's going to get down in the hole when he needs to. Oh, boy. He had him caught. Slipped the nose. No. But you know what, South Point? It is a long drive home. It's a little bit cold up there as well. How about you put your hands together for Lane Dixon?
Rooster Yazzie is getting ready to go to work. I say Rooster Yazzie is getting ready to go to work. Rooster's sitting pretty good, 5-1-5. Any kind of a time under a 5 is going to put him inside of the top 10 right now. That'll set him up for a Friday night appearance here at the INFR. Everything has to work. Rooster has been rodeoing ever since he was 3 years old. They start out riding sheep, and then they go to calves, then they go to junior steers, and then they start roping. It's rodeo for life in this family.
Oh, no. Not what we were looking for right there from the New Mexico cowboy. No time for Rooster Yazzie. As we head on up, we're going to go to a cowboy, a Chippewa cowboy, getting set to go. Makes his home in East Glacier, Montana. Cowboy of the Rising Wolf Ranch, getting set to go. Him and his brother traveling partners up and down the road all year long. Boom, 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 boom. It's Colin's time to shine. Gold Buckle Dreams, Colin. He got one done in 4:58 yesterday. We're going to see what we can't get her done right now. Let's add to that aggregate. Let's make him nervous right behind you, Colin. Tensions are high. We'll get Palomino nice and square. Once we get him set, you'll see him leave at the flick of that wrist.
Now, what you're watching that horse do, they get nervous, they get butterflies just like we do.
Oh, yeah.
He's still in it. Oh. 7-25 to the good. Not the way we wanted to get it done, but it is solid. 7-25.
You look back at that replay. The cattle didn't start. He waited on him. Almost runs him over. Cowboy effort. Never quit him one bit. He kept hustling. Way to get her done, Colin. Right now, you're right in the middle of the pack.
11-83 on 2 puts him number 7 as of right now. Brent Belcom from Blunt, South Dakota.
It's my pick right here. I bet the whole ranch on this right here.
You're going to bet the ranch?
Well,
Dude, let me...
It's 2 acres with a couple llamas. It's not like I got a lot riding on it.
Well, you do know that he does 3-64 is winning to go around right now.
Well, but his record is -3. He's amazing.
Okay. Just wanted you to be educated. Come on, Brent. Oh, my goodness. That is not the way that was supposed to go down.
Yeah, you're exactly right. That's great insight. Sir, you're supposed to jump off of the horse.
Here we go again.
You tell him.
I'm sorry. I walked into that. Brent, Tough luck right there. Friends, would you pat him on the back and tell him we're glad he was here? But the big news of round number 2, take a look behind the Indian National Finals rodeo flag, the go-round leader. Big round to Bridger Amiot and a very impressive 3.64. Nice work, Bridger.
You look up at our aggregate race right there, starting to take shape. Greg Lewis at 11:48 on 2. Michael Bates with that 9:55. Joe Wilson, our go-around winner from last night, 8-18 on 2. And you see him right there. Kaidon Sosi, number 1 man on 2. We're going to go down to our man on the ground, Wade Cauliflower, standing by.
I'm standing by with round number 2 winner, Bridger, 3-6, 3-7, 3-8, 3-9. This might have been the toughest bulldogging round we've ever seen at the Indian Finals. You get the win. What's this pen of steers like, and what was your game plan with them?
Oh, I don't know. They're a little weaker on the running side, but I don't know. I knew mine was going to be a little weaker than most of them, so I just seen my start and did what I needed to do. He was really good on the ground, so I couldn't complain.
So you're not going to get outrun on anything here. What's the score like for you? Are you able to relax and play off it a lot more this finals than, say, in the past?
Oh, last year was pretty right behind them. This one, you kind of might have to see something on some of them, so... I mean, I seen horn around, so that's what I did, but a lot of these guys, I guess, probably could see just a touch, but that's about the best, you know.
Well, that score was perfect, and you got the go-round win. We'll see you at the ground field a little later tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Nice run. That sets him up in good positioning. You know, there's a lot of nations that help bring the Indian National Finals here to the South Point. We are going to read our list. If you hear your tribe, I want you to make some noise. We'll start out with the 3 affiliated tribes. The Blood Tribe, the Chippewa Cree Tribe, Daryl.
The Cherokee Nation, the Northern Arapaho Tribe, and the Northern Cheyenne.
Don't forget the Ogallala Lakota Tribe, Little Wat Nation, Turtle Mountain Tribe.
The Jicarilla Apache Tribe, the Picayuma Rancheria, and the Enoch Cree Nation.
Fort Belknap Tribes, Yavapais, Yavapai Apache Nation, and of course, don't forget the Navajo Nation.
The Fort Peck Sioux Tribe, Peconi Nation, and the Crow.
St. Louis Kootenai Tribes, San Carlos Apaches. We say thank you to each and every one of our nations who include their flags in our Parade of Nations. Ladies breakaway time, Daryl. In this event, you got to go to the buckle ceremony last night. Tell us a little bit about that run, would you?
Oh man, Caden Jody coming out on top with that 3-1-5. Fastest time yesterday. It is a new day. We've seen half of the go-around go already. Right now, leading the round, and we're even faster. Caden Jody, again, still on top with a 2-5-8, ladies. They're running at it now. Here we go. We're going to go down to Brim Hall, New Mexico, Odessa Yazzie. We're out. We're looking good. We're clean. South Point, that was a 3-04. How about it for Odessa Yazzie?
That's going to be good enough to put her in 4th place as of right now, 3-4, but we got a lot of roping left to do. Colby Woodward from Dupree, South Dakota is getting ready to go. First time qualifier. Lot of family competing here. Cash Deal, Caden Deal, Kelly and Kenton Hunt. She qualified to the 2023 SDRA Finals, the INFR this year. She took 7 years off from riding horses and rodeoing, and now she's back. And she comes back in style. Let's go to Las Vegas, the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Kobe, it's all you right now. 2-5-8 is our go-round leader. What do you say, Daryl? Can we get faster?
I think we could get a little bit faster right here. You see our bay horse, he's getting excited as well, because you know what? These ladies breakaway horses right here, they're trained to leave at the bottom of a knot as well. They break at the pin, they run to the cattle, they come to the screeching halt just as quick as any other horse in the business and faster. Here we go. Colby Woodward getting set. Oh no. Ray, Tell them a little bit about why that one right there might not make to stop the clock.
Well, it's not a legal catch. You can only catch over the nose. Oh, it's got to pass over the ears, but break off in front of the break of the shoulders, the neck, the bell collar portion of the calf. That's the only place. If you catch a foot, you catch a tail, you run through, it is a no time. Tessie Lemire from Box Elder, Montana is getting ready to go. Nope, we're gonna go with Devin Dennison. Devin Dennison.
Come on, Devin.
Navajo Nation. Devin is in the hunt. Devin is an entrepreneur. I love our native entrepreneurs. Owns her own marketing business. This cowgirl has been here a whole bunch of times. Sisters with world champion Cassidy. The Dennison family is one of the most highly decorated rodeo families in all of the nation. She's gonna demonstrate why. You can't second guess, you can't try to be sure, but you have to be sure at the same time. Not gonna work out for Devin. That is a heartbreaker, Daryl.
Heartbreak City right here in the City of Lights, in the City of Love. Las Vegas show our former world champion a little bit of love as she exits the arena, would you? All right, we're gonna get set now. We're gonna head on up to the land of the Chippewa Cree. Tessie Lemire. She's worked in healthcare for the last 20 years. One of our administrative in the healthcare system at the Rocky Boy Health Center. Qualifier, she's knocked a world title on a door a time or two. Let's bring it all to fruition right here. Do we have any Tessie Lemire fans here today? Yeah. Oh boy.
Let's go back and look at that again. That 307, that was plus 10. Watch right here when she throws this loop, barely misses it. I have never seen that. That is all roping gods right there.
That's the fan power right there.
Oh, nice work, fans. Janae Totacini's getting ready to go. Round one winner. Freshman class. First time qualifier. Navajo Nation, you have a sleeper. She comes to her first finals, wins the round. We're gonna be solid in number 2. Look at that. Look at that. Ice in her veins. A 2.60 is going to put, we're gonna put that time together. That makes us 5-1-7. 2 in the round, but we ought to be number 1 in the average.
What a beautiful run from Janae Totacini.
2 and 5/8. 2 and 6 second. 2.62 Caitlin Conway. Bailey Bates with a 2 and 93. Destiny Stevens is getting ready to go to work.
Strathmore, Alberta, where she calls home. Member of the Blackfoot Nation. Siksika, loud and proud. She's also one of our equine therapists. She spends her time looking after our four-legged family members. Destiny Stevens got her done late in the year, making that qualification. Let's make it worth it right now, Destiny. Off and running, yes. We are clean. How about a 3-3-2 for Destiny Stevens?
Nice job, Destiny. 8 times to the INFR. Good, solid run. Make sure, good figure 8. Breaks away. Get your time. Let's ride in with Ariana Jones, Chinle, Arizona. Ariana Jones, 7 times she's qualified here. She won the Tour Rodeo at Riverton, Wyoming in 23. That's what got her here. Ariana?
Oh boy. We let her fly. Oh man. You let her lay to make her pay. Go back and look at that replay. We are in the city of luck. I tell you what, we draw that hard runner. We're out. We're racing. We let her fly. Let her lay. Boom. That's money. 3 in 79 for Ariana Jones. That right there is going to keep her sitting nice in third place inside that aggregate race.
Autumn Whitehorse from Page, Arizona is getting ready to go. She rides her horse, Teddy. She's got family competing. She's another first-timer. Albert Nez, Trey Nez, Trevor Jim, her nephews. She won the San Carlos Apache Tribe Veterans Rodeo. She placed second at the Yavapai Apache Nation Rodeo. A good string of luck riding in. We're going to have to reach. She got out late. You cannot stub your toe on these calves. You got to get your start. If you miss it, puts you back here in no man's land. Watch right here. Just, that's how quick it is. That's how critical it is. If you miss that start, you're a swing behind. It puts you out of it, Daryl.
As we're going to go now to a gal that got it done just yesterday. She got it done in 2:95, one of the faster times in the round. Let's see if we can't one-up ourselves right here. We're going to raise the stakes a little bit right now. Cardston, Alberta, Canada cowgirl, Cammie Fox. 14 times the cowgirl's backed into the box right here at the South Point. She's also a former American qualifier. Plenty of family qualified here as well to support our young cowgirl. Riding the gray horse. She's won a lot of money on the back of this mountain right here. Let's see if we can't add a little bit of plunder to it right now. Oh man, we start talking about a little bit of plunder and things go a blunder. Nah, that is going to be at no time for Cammie Fox.
Tough one, Cammie. She'll be back running at the go-round. Let's go to Eagle Butte, South Dakota. Man, that's cool. Cashlyn Betleon getting ready to go. She's a 2021 Junior Breakaway Tour champ. 2016, she was a reserve world champion in the junior barrel racing. I like the name of her horse, Daryl. She calls this horse Ocho. Ocho. I think, maybe. You call him 8? Did you feed 8? Looking to be a 2:58. Now we're just gonna make sure.
Ray, I think we found out why they call him Ocho. You go back to that replay right now. You look at the start, we're out on it. But you look at that beautiful loop, it forms a figure 8. Ocho, screech and halt, 3 in 2-3.
That is gonna put her number 6 in the go-round, but listen to this, bumps her all the way up to number 3 in the aggregate. Nice work. Tara Seaton, here's a cowgirl playing for the all-around race. Every dollar counts. Gypsy Res Rocket, oh, no. That's not what we wanted to see again, but she's here in 2 events. She is chasing that all-around title. Don't let her leave here to an empty arena, would you?
We'll make that trek on down to Farmington, New Mexico, to an 11-time qualifier. She is proud of all the horses she's trained and seeing them do so well. We love to see our young competitors become trainers, become advocates for the equine sports. Kylie Gilbert, let's get one now. We're clean all the way around, Kylie. 2 and 6, 1.
We are breakaway roping tonight. Watch the replay. Solid shot, good figure 8. Breaks away. Kylie Gilbert, you move to number 3 in the round with that 2 and 61. That is a great place to be. We're going to put you number 8 in the aggregate. Oh boy. Oh boy. Faith Oleon knows what it feels like to win the gold buckle. She's been here 10 times. She's a 3-time world champion. Number 1, a 1-time turquoise circuit qualifier. It's happening. That's the 3rd time tonight. Wow. Watch the replay. I thought it was off. My heart dropped, and then that loop opened up and comes back around. That is legal. Faith Oleon, a 3.12, is still in the race.
That right there is a veteran move.
The newly engaged.
Oh.
Got some new bling, old young Faith.
Congratulations, Faith Oleon. As we go now to the South Dakota Cowgirl of the Cheyenne River Sioux, Jackie Peterson, locked and loaded. 7 times she's been here from South Dakota. Let her fly. Why not? 3 and 72 for the South Dakota talent. That right there, she's running at the money from here on out. 3 and 72, no time yesterday. We got it done today. Go look at the replay.
But there's one that represents us at the Wrangler National Finals this year. A former world champion. As a matter of fact, she's been here 8 times. 2 times to the National Finals breakaway roping. In 2021, she's your world champion. This is D-Lo Show. You put a 2 and 5/8 out in front of her. She's going to come back with a 2.41. That's why she's going to the Wrangler National Finals. Somebody scream for that cowgirl. D-Lo Show, a 2 and 41, goes to number 1 in the round. After a disappointing no time, that's a way to make your mark, Daryl.
You bet. It takes that 2 and 5/8. I raise you 2 and 4-1. You look at it right there. Number 1 cowgirl on top. D-Lo Show.
Heather Rogers is backed in the box right now. Heather Rogers. This is. Of course, you hear the Rogers name. Eric Rogers, her brother. First-time qualifier. Member of the Navajo Nation.
I'm going to go with sister.
Sister to the brother. My bad. Thank you, JJ. Trying to read everything so fast. That was, I'm glad you caught that.
You know what?
Buddy.
You know what I'm saying? She should get a do-over.
Yeah, let's give her another one.
Give her another one, man.
Give her another one.
You make me laugh, buddy. You make me laugh.
You see it right there.
Here's D-Lo coming back behind the Indian National Finals flag.
You see her making that lap right now. You know what that means. Round number 2 champion, none other than D-Lo Show.
Let's take a look at the aggregate right now. Janae Totocini, a 5 and 1-7. Kate and Jody, a 5 and 73. Number 2, Cashlyn Betleon, a 6 and 5-7. Ariana Jones with a 6 and 63. We are going to go down on the floor with Megan Lunick and our go-round champ, D-Lo Show.
That was an electric night of breakaway roping. Excuse me. So D-Lo, tell me about your horse change.
Oh gosh, I had a tough go yesterday, and I don't know, I wanted to go home and regroup and pick up my third string, and this is his first big rodeo. He got me here through Polson, so I figured I'd give him a chance, and I'm excited for him because we're gonna rope here in a few weeks, and I was like, hey, let's get some runs in on him.
So you drove all the way home, picked him up, and came back?
Yeah, I left as soon as I roped yesterday, practiced last night, practiced this morning, and came back and got the job done.
Awesome, congratulations. I'm so proud of you, and keep going at him.
Take a look at the board. We've got some unfinished business to take care of in the bareback riding. Chase Yellowhawk with an 86 is winning the bareback riding. Wyatt Batoni an 82. Connor Heinert splitting the round. Rains Provost with an 81. The reason why we did that here in the Saddle Bronc segment, because we did have a re-ride option. Curly Twig was given the option of a re-ride, and he took it, right?
Yes, he did. And you know what that means? That round buckle right here in round number 2 is not in anybody's hands just yet. Curly Twig still has stake in the game. He's climbing aboard Arrowhead Ranch's Jesse's Girl. Sal Point, let's hear it right now. Final bareback rider of round number 2. Let's go. Oh man, roll. Get out there. Oh boy. That right there was not the recommended dismount.
He's still down, boys. Get a hold of him. He's still down. Now, friends, oh, there he is. He's up. How about that? Take a look at the replay. He hit the ground hard. It's the impact. Folks, the bareback riding brings a lot of G-forces with it when you're at the end of your arm like that. That horse just missed a step, went down, you hit the ground, it hurts. Whew. They call it the most physically demanding event on the Cowboys' body. We are definitely glad he is up.
But what's the good news?
The good news is he's up.
And he gets to do it again.
And he gets to do it all over again.
All right, Daryl, here we go. Big moment, buddy.
I don't know that I'm built like a quarterback. I think you're going to have to come and take it from me.
That was me.
You're more of a
That's me.
You're more of a handoff guy. I like that kid just came out, a horse lands on him, and he gets right back up. I guarantee you he's in his 20s. If that's me, I'd just lay there and pray for a hot paramedic to come out.
Where's all the Saddle Bronc riding fans? I need you to put your hands together with JJ. Come on. I need some energy for the Saddle Bronc riding. That's how we do it. Joe Scott III is getting ready to go to work. Keep it going, keep it going. Crime of Passion from the Soap Creek Buckers. Ooh, that feels good. Yes. Joe Scott III is the son. Joe Scott Jr. is his daddy. They're both qualified here. I love that energy. Keep it rolling. The classic event in the sport of rodeo, Saddle Bronc riding, you must mark the horses out. The heels of your boots have to be at the brakes of the horse's shoulders, in front of the brakes, the very first jump out. After that, you spur in time. The better you spur, the more you spur, the better the score. Ooh. Crime of Passion, too much. Too much. Big gray horse from Soap Creek Buckers. He's going to make short work of Joe Scott III. Joe Scott just not having a week so far. Joe Scott 0 for 2. Joe Scott III 0 for 2. Friends, they have to pay fees, they have to travel here, they have to pay all of the rights bills to get here, and when you buck off, you don't get anything but, well, what you give them. Would you give Joe Scott III a little something to think about, maybe come back tomorrow on? We'd appreciate it.
You bet. Talking about proud traditions, handing a tradition on down from father to son. Joe Scott Jr. and Joe Scott III. I know they're very honored to be qualified here as we go to another first-time qualifier. Shane Phillips, third in the tour. Oh no.
Man,
wait 5 minutes. is the name of that bucking horse right there from Incredible up in Alberta. Wait 5 minutes. Came on out, nobody was going to wait on him. That is a no score for Shane Phillips in his first qualification. How about you welcome that cowboy on in to the South Point, would you? South Point, you've been gracious thus far.
We do appreciate Roper taking care of our pickup men, matching them up, making them look good. Roper is the official apparel of the Indian National Finals Rodeo. We appreciate them. If you want to look as good, stop by their booth. They've got plenty for all. Of course, the leather coats, the shirts, the jackets, the vest.
Yeah.
Anything you need, they will take care of you.
The contestant.
While they have it.
You can get a contestant jacket.
You can get a contestant coat.
I just think that's so awesome, man. You can be a 350-pound man. Buy the coat, 10 years, just tell them you rode bulls here. It won't matter. No one's going to
Who's going to check you?
No one's going to fact check that. Don't worry about it.
Let's go to the buck and shoot. Montana Barlow is climbing in. Another first-time qualifier. New Mexico Rodeo Association Finals qualifier. Rookie of the Year in 2019. 2 times to the GCPRA Finals. This kid loves riding bucking horses. Montana has drawn Pecunny from Black Eagle Rodeo. Dutch Lunick has brought this horse to a lot of places. They've won a lot of money on him, but he has bucked off a lot of cowboys. Neat story on that horse. Come from up north. Dutch Lunick got him about 12 years ago. 1 blue eye, 1 brown eye. He's got quite the personality. We're proud to have him on the ranch. Hope you're watching, boys. Dutch and
You bet. Very proud of all of our stock contractors. 100% Indian stock contractors here at the Indian National Finals. Let's take a moment to acknowledge each and every one of them right now. How about it for all of our stock contractors here at the Indian National Finals?
I didn't mean to say each and every one of them.
As we go now to a cowboy, world champion. 6 times he's been here. They call him CC Rider. He's won Window Rock Tour Rodeo to get here. The Cowboys climbing aboard cheap flights of Bar C5. You know dang well, you partner up this cowboy with the caliber of horse right here, it's gonna get turned up. High scores in the future. Creighton Curley, oh man, let's go. Oh boy, CC Rider, you look back at that judge right there, but you look up at the replay. He goes for the mark out, looking good, all until it gets stumbling right there. Bar C5's seen better trips right there, but you know what, South Point, I've got some good news. How many of you here tonight want to see Creighton Curley get on one more bucking horse? Yeah. Your wish is my command. CC Rider, we'll run him in another one better than the other one. Re-ride coming your way.
Bar C5, that's a young horse. Got to visit with Tyson Cardinal. And so just a little bit of a misstep. That happens. It's a youngster. We do want to, again, appreciate our friends. It's the South Fox Ranch. They have given JJ a bunch of stuff to give away throughout this weekend. They've been a proud part of this rodeo this week. How many just got to town today? Make some noise.
I know one of them.
You do?
My buddy from Teton Ridge, very involved in the American, great ambassador for rodeo. My friend, Mr. James Miller,
awesome.
Red Bluff, California, showed up today. It's amazing how much the INFR is supported by the other rodeo organizations. I love that. I love that. And Teton Ridge, thank you to all of you for being involved.
Yes, thank you, Teton Ridge. They are paying the fees to the American qualifier. to all of our timed events contestants, world champs. Quite an exception from Teton Ridge. We're going to go to work with Philip Whiteman of Busby. Philip has drawn the horse we call Dirty Deeds, New West Rodeo. Matty Boggs, Pete White, Regan Mortensen, your pickup men selected for this 2023 Indian National Finals. Philip Whiteman, he is electric. Whoa! Yes, fly indeed.
So majestic.
Now, right here, Dean, look. Watch the replay. Sets him up, and then Dean, play that song right there. How many have enjoyed the music this week? Those that have been here. That's the young Dean Holion. He's one of our contestants in the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Had a knee injury, calf roper, and decided to take on a new business venture, become a music director. And he's done so well that he just recently attained his PRCA card. That's pretty cool. Nice job, Dean. Is he? Don't be shy.
I like it, Dean.
Oh.
I love wherever Dean goes. His mom's like right behind him.
Uh-oh.
I feel like mom's telling him what to play. Is that what's happening? Are you back there, helicopter mom, and be honest? Let the boy grow up, okay? You just stay there. You sit there.
So Ride Pass tells me, JJ, all the aunties are going to be after him. That's a handsome young fella.
Yeah. Dean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's gorgeous. Oh, beautiful, man.
Jared Hildreth.
I don't know how to respond to that. Don't you think he's pretty, JJ? What am I supposed to say to that?
Here's Jarek Hildreth. Come on. Oh, there was Jarek Hildreth. Yikes. Bad blood of Kitson Rodeo. Chancey Kitson, our stock contracting coordinator since 2010. Putting together all these good bucking horses. Boy, that's a lot of horsepower, ain't it, Daryl?
That it is. You look at it right there. Our cowboys got their work cut out for them on the week. We got some of the best in the business right here. Not just in all of Indian Rodeo, but in all of professional rodeo. Some of our bucking horses right here, bucking right down the street over at the Thomas and Mack. We're very proud of them. Thinking about another one we're going to be running in right now from MCD Bronx, they call Pearl Eyes. We're going to go now to Lee Jean Barlow. Rock Point, Arizona.
Come on now.
Navajo Nation Cowboy.
This is like home field advantage for him.
That it is. The Navajo Nation always in full force right here.
All right, Daryl.
Uh-huh.
Would you mind if I threw this football and hit your van up there?
That's Ray's van.
That's a ways back, but I'm going over the van.
Over the van.
You ready?
I want to see it. Uncle Rico.
Huh? I might have just hit Grandma back there getting a corn dog.
Oh,
Bill.
man. You know, there's a teepee village up there, and you just put it right in the center fire.
I want more mustard on.
Oh, boy.
It was a sign from above. All right.
Throw it back. All right. Now, JJ, Ray's van looks pretty good up there, don't it?
Oh, that's Ray? I thought that was your van.
No, that one right there is Ray's van.
No, dude, you don't know, man. They make Ray park out in parking lot 275. Only Daryl gets to park anywhere he wants.
All right. It wasn't my choice for all the chrome, though.
You're the big cheese, man. What happened to the ball? Is there somebody angry up there, isn't there?
Yeah, I don't think they're going to give you your ball back, partner.
Okay, listen, we can take care of this, no problem. If you got hit in the head with the football, Kyle Tom threw it. He's not even here. That's perfect. Exactly.
Oh.
Oh, it's coming back. Oh, look at the arm on that kid.
Nice.
Holy cow.
Here's Lee Jean Barlow.
Oh.
Whoa, baby. A lot of action right there. Pearl eyes, the black and white paint. Watch the replay. It's going to be fast in slow motion. Good mark out, and then there we go. Start this party, and down we go. Good broncs. Do want to recognize our contestant chiropractor team on site up there at section 122. Dr. Finbar Mulvey and his team, they've been with us for how many years, Doc? 22 years.
Wow.
These guys are awesome. All of our contestants can get adjusted throughout the week. All of our staff, we appreciate his contribution. Awesome work, my friend.
Back to the action. We go now to Browning, Montana. I'm Scoppy Pecunny Cowboy getting set to go. None other than Shane Bird Rattler. Shoot number 5. Let's go, Shane. Getting tapped off. Hustle. Oh, boy. Our pickup men go right to work with the save. You bet. There he is. He's thankful, and he can hear you, South Point. As you look back up at the replay, covered a little bit of ground right there on that roan horse that they call Melman of Not Afraid Bucking Horses. That right there is a Montana Cowboy and a Montana Bucking Horse. Combined score, 58 points for Shane Bird Rattler. He had a little trouble yesterday. We got one in the books now. Knocking the rust off for Shane. I know we'll see him coming scratching and clawing on in the next few days.
Rapid City, South Dakota is going to send us Cole Cash Waters, qualifier in 2023. First-time qualifier. One of his accomplishments are placing at the Cheyenne Frontier Days rookie bronc riding. That got the fever started. We're going to go, maybe.
No, not yet.
Cool
Not yet.
Hand Luke. Little stage fright, JJ.
I'm so sorry, man. The problem with me is I got too much mojo. I've said this before. Sometimes I make eye contact with the horses and
They don't
I
like
look
it?
away.
Nope, he's scared. You got him spooked.
Okay, let's try the noise thing. What do you say?
Try it.
Should we try that one? All right, when they open the chute back up, we're going to make a little bit of noise. Anybody here from New Mexico, you're going to make those weird noises that only you guys can make, okay? I think it's going to help. Let's go!
Cool Hand Luke from the Blossom Ranch. Exciting ride right there. Cole Waters getting the job done. Solid operation. Picket men moving in, taking care of our horse for the Blossom Ranch. Are you guys having fun so far? Just checking.
Wait a second, Ray. We asked them a question. We got what we were looking for, but I don't think we got the enthusiasm we were looking for.
You didn't like it?
I'm not sure I like that one.
Well, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking right here, South Point, we got one more time to give you a chance to help these Cowboys out. And with that, by round of applause, my screeching, stomping, screaming, South Point, are you having fun on a Wednesday night? Let's keep that energy rolling as we go on now to none other than.
Just to get you caught up before we go on, Cole Catchwaters was 54 points. We'll get you caught up on that. Didn't come up on the screen. And we are going to Bo Tyler Vasu, my friend.
Muddy Creek Pro Rodeo. Cowboy climbing aboard. All the way from Ashland, Montana, the Northern Cheyenne and the Oglala Lakota. Third generation roughie right here. This is the matchup of the night that could catapult this cowboy right to the top of the leaderboard. Bo Tyler Vasu, let's get it, cowboy. Getting tapped off.
Bo Tyler's a kid that competes actively in the bareback riding, the saddle bronc riding, and the bull riding. Qualified to the college national finals, the Indian national finals. One of the coolest things about him, though, he graduated college last year with honors. We're going to mark him 70 points. But we do have 2 down, 70 and 70.
I'm sorry, did you just call me clown boy? Is that what you said? Wow. Where are you from? Arizona. Didn't have to say it, I already knew. Yep. What is it with these Arizona ladies? They are feisty. All right, here you go, right here. Come on, girl. You want to try it again? Come on, Arizona, here we go. All right, in my hands, right here. Everyone's watching. Good grief. I'm sorry, man. You raise them up, they eat the teacher. Okay, last try. He's playing defense. Don't hit the horse. What was that? Okay, here we go. In the hat, everyone. Arizona girl. Everyone's watching. Dino Leon, everybody.
Let's go to work with Caden Deal and speculate from New West Rodeo. Caden Deal. Go on, feller. There we go. Nice work, Manny Boggs. Pete White, Regan Mortensen. You called it earlier. They are very vocal, aren't they?
They're very vocal. And it appears that they got one slogan and they're sticking with it. Reride, reride. And like the one dude looked like a WWE wrestler down here screaming, I want to reride. It's like Macho Man Randy Savage showed up to watch the rodeo. I'm going to tell you right now, if I don't get a reride, I'm going to snap into a Slim Jim.
Now, that's not fair to our younger kids. There's probably a lot of kids who don't know who Macho Man Randy Savage is.
See, and that right there, that's the problem with America, okay? That should be taught in history classes. Exactly, right? Mo gets it over there. Mo gets it.
51 points, 5-1 for Caden Deal.
Pretty good hands.
Was that Mo?
That's Mo with the hands over there.
Nice. Jackson Ford from Sturgis, South Dakota. They did give Caden the option. I bet he'll take it. Jackson Ford. Come on, buddy. Case study from Beshpato Bucking Horses. There they are. Nice work. He won the Muskogee Fair this year. Oklahoma State, Jackson Ford. Overall, he sits number 9, but he's got to get this one rode. How about having Mo Brinks Plenty here from Yellowstone? He's got a good seat in the house.
That is awesome.
Loves the bucking horses.
I've been writing in Taylor Sheridan every day. I am waiting for the scene when Mo gets to beat up Cole Hauser. I want it. He plays such a mysterious, bad son of a gun. You just know that scene is coming, and Sheridan, you better pay attention. That is the hero of the show right there.
That's awesome. Mo, we're proud to have you, buddy. And just so you know, all these ladies here to my left want a picture. Come on, come on, come on, Jackson. That's what we were looking for. Yes. That'll heat them up. Nicely done. Great mark out. And then we go to work. We've been looking. And are we going to be where we need to be? We are chasing Cash Deal with an 81. We're going to be 72 points. 72 points. Now we go back. Remember, Creighton Curley had a little bit of trouble. Reride action time.
That he did. He had a little bit of trouble earlier. South Point. You asked for a reride for the Cowboy.
Come on. You wanted it. You wanted it. Make a little noise before it happens.
CC Ryder. Iron Nest from Hawk Rodeos. Navajo Nation Cowboy. Come on. It has all the fixins. Go to work. Oh boy.
Dude, he is riding on the neck of that horse. Son, you're going to want to tighten that saddle a little bit.
Man, talk about staying in the buggy. The guys are trying to get him. Woo.
Oh boy, you talk about spurring up in the neck right there.
What do you think?
That gray horse.
All grit, all try, all heart.
Right about there, he thought he was riding a camel. Holy cow. Like no withers at all. They just disappeared under his butt.
We'll mark him 71 points. That will put him about right in the middle of the pack. Drop him to number 7 in the round. 10th in the aggregate. That's a good spot to be.
We'll go back to Huck, Arizona. Jingle and gold from Soap Creek Buckers right here. Shane Phillips, look at the mark out. Go to work, Cowboy. All try, all grit. Oh no. Oh no. The Cowboy comes down, but you look right in front of chute number 4. You see some yellow laundry out there. Oh no is what? You go back and look at it. The Cowboy was making his moves, trying to get everything he could. That right there is going to be a no score for Shane Phillips.
Tough break. Again, we do want to appreciate Boot Barn, Yeti, Quanta, the Quanta Group. We have got a great presentation from our friends at the Quanta Group. Kate and Deal, let's do it again. Professor Snip from Hawk Rodeos is the second re-ride. Oh boy. Oh boy. We talked about it right before the saddle bronc riding started. Those yellow flags are on the ground. At the start of the ride, you must have the heels of your boots at the break, over the break of the horse's shoulders. The first jump out, see that leg fall back. Good catch by our Indian National Finals rodeo judges. Unfortunately, That is going to give you a 0 marking, a disqualification. Had to do it twice. South Point, would you tell that cowboy it's all right? We'll see you back tomorrow. So let's take a look at our leaderboard, Daryl.
You bet. You look, Jay Joaquin, 73 points. Stayed Riggs with that strong 78-point ride. Cole Elshier, 79 points. And one of the deal boys just got done riding, but here's one that went to the top of the leaderboard, winning the cash for the #1 prize money. None other than Cash Deal, 81-point ride. And there's your aggregate right there. Stade Riggs, 152. Cash Wilson with that 155-point on 2. Cash Deal, go-around leader here tonight, sitting second in the aggregate. And Cole Elshier, 160 points. But there he is right there of South Dakota, Cash Deal. Coolest name in rodeo, Cash Deal. We appreciate it. We'll see him. He'll join us up at the Grandview Lounge following tonight's performance.
Cash, you win a pretty tough round today. You had to sweat it out, watch these guys to go. Now you get the day off on Thursday. What are we doing Friday night? What are we doing to take care of yourself as you get ready for the second half of this finals?
Oh, just probably do a little bit of relaxing, hanging out with the family, and just plan on doing it again Friday.
You're a veteran here now. You've been here quite a number of times, and now that you're a little bit older, you're the go-to guy, it seems like, here. When you're younger, how does the priorities change over the course of all the finals you've been to?
Oh, I mean, just keep doing the basics and just trying to make the whistle and make the best ride you can, I guess.
Perfect. You're sitting #2 in the average, right where you need to be. Hopefully you get to see you again a couple more times. See you tonight at the Grandview. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Big thank you to Mr. Wade Cauliflower, man on the ground. Thank you, Cash Deal. With that, we're going to take a quick commercial break.
We're back, our fans on Ride Pass. Welcome back. We are getting ready to start our tie-down roping. A tough round we're running at, Daryl. 8-86, sitting our go-round leader from this afternoon.
That it is. The boys are running at it today. Our first cowboy out right now, chasing that elusive time of 8-86 right there, is none other than the lucky lefty. The southpaw from Oklahoma. He came in last year, rode into town, 6-shooter, gun-slinging, young gunner. He won himself a gold buckle, reigning tie-down world champion. Let's go, Jackson. They tied his calf in 10 yesterday. We're gonna try and get a little quicker. You bet. As he mounts on back, the time is not in the books just yet. 6 seconds must tick off the clock right there. It's in the books right now. That is a 9-62, fast enough to put the cowboy #2 in the round.
#2 in the round, #1 in the aggregate. 20-10 on 2. He's setting himself up great. There's a look at our leaderboard for this second round. Rontre Burkhalter, 8-86. There's the average look, 20-1. Quentin Inman, our tour champ, 21-9. Zay Not Afraid, and Malachi Pablo sitting 3rd and 4th. Roy Begay from Fort Defiance, Arizona, is known as Cowboy Roy Begay. Roy, we need to do something, buddy. 23-4 after yesterday's run. We had a barrier. Trying to dig out of a hole. Cav wants to kick. We don't need that. Get it done. No, things are going from bad to worse. We don't need that. There it is. Oh boy. You come in with all your hopes and dreams, and well, after that barrier last night, it just hasn't gotten any better. He has got to run at some money tomorrow if he has any hope of taking anything away from the INFR, but you could give him something to think about right now if you would like. This would be the time to do it. Tough one, Roy.
Yeah. Fabian and Ina from Switzerland. It's customary in America, if they don't get a score, you give them $10. I'm sorry, it's a
Nice.
American thing. How about that though? Fabian and Ina, right over here, all the way from Switzerland. I asked them, why did you come to Las Vegas? They said they just love to hear Daryl talk.
Nice.
Oh, man.
I couldn't believe it.
Well, thank you. I love to watch good Cowboys get things done in the arena. Trevor Jim is one of them right here that can get it done fast. Oh, no. Oh, no. We go back to the replay. He got the start he was looking for. That gray horse tracking nicely, but we rope him right around the eyes. And unfortunately, we come up with a no time for Trevor Jim.
Kind of hard on a first-time qualifier. We'll have to learn how to overcome that mentally. Cowboy, it's tough. Mentally, physically, you have to be even stronger. Here's a guy that's super strong. Dontre Goff, two-time qualifier, 2021 world champion tie-down roper. This kid is fast. 8:68 fast after the first go-round, put him the #1 guy last night. He does that again. He moves Jackson Clegg to #2 in the aggregate, sets himself up to be a player. Solid start, step down, lay him on his side, get him gathered, stay with it. That'll work. That'll work. If it holds a 12-16, it's still not going to hurt us that bad. If it holds, we do have to wait for 6. We make every tie-down roper wait for 6 seconds to make sure that tie is legal. He gets up before 6. It is a no time. We are good. So we move to #2 in the aggregate. Jackson Clegg is safe. Dontre Goff moves to #2, a total time of 20:84. It is tightening up, Daryl. It is going to be interesting come go round #3.
That it is. That keeps them nice and sitting all right. But you know what? We're going to go now to Blunt, South Dakota. There's your aggregate leaders right there. Jackson Clegg with a 20-10. Dontre Goff right there, 20-84, sitting nice. And Quentin Inman with that 21-90. As we go now to South Dakota, a Seneca Cayuga Cowboy. This year alone, he's qualified to the National High School Finals, the Indian National Finals, the South Dakota Rodeo Association Finals. And you know what? He is the South Dakota timed event champion right here, this young cowboy. Peyton Belcom, he's got a resume. Yes, sir. Catch as catch can. Hustle, cowboy. Cowboy games. All right. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's going to walk on back to his horse. The Cooper Tire bullfighter is going to come out and give him a hand. But you know what? You look back at the replay. Shuts the calf off nicely. Goes the gather. One thing leads to another right there. Pulls the hooey off and just can't get her done. But you know what? He's had quite the year, quite many accomplishments. South Point, if you would, you know what to do.
Also, Earl in Wichita, Kansas, we can see you watching on Ride Pass. Please clap. Okay, we can see you.
Thank you. Nolan Conway is getting ready to back in the box. It has been an up and down season for this cowboy. We need to rope out of this. It's the only way to do it in rodeo. Nolan, he's been here 16 times, a seasoned veteran. Oh my goodness. The bad luck continues for our cowboy. Friends, I need a little feel good. You got it in your hands. Can we use some of it right now? We'll be back, Nolan.
Well, I won't back down. No, I
Won't back down. I
We're
can
going
smell
out to another
it.
all-around talent right here. Brimhall, New Mexico sends us one of its youngest and its best. He ran into a little barrier trouble last night. He got him caught, he got him tied. We're a little long, but you know what? We can turn things around. The City of Luck right here for Hayo Yazi. South Point, look at the cowboy go. One wrap and a hooey. Man, oh man, you go back up, you look at that replay. Look at where he's caught that calf and tied him down in 8 and 69. Look at the calf horse when the screechings halt. Man, I work in the rope beautifully. You bet Hayo Yazi, number 1 in the round, 8 and 69.
Take a look at the board. Hayo Yazi, 8 and 69, number 1. Ron Trey moves to number 2 with the 86. Jackson Clegg now number 3 with the 9 and 62. Marty Watson sitting 4th, and we're not done. Rooster Yazi is getting ready to go to work. These guys have rodeo together. You just watched Hayo. Now Rooster. Pair of cousins. Again, we do appreciate our INFR royalty taking care of us. We also want to appreciate the Las Vegas events, Quanta Services, Cooper Tire, the official tire of the Indian National Finals Rodeo, South Fox Ranch, the Southern California Tribal Chairmen's Association. They've been with the Indian National Finals for a long, long time, and we appreciate all their support.
All-around cowboy. Climbing on the back of his tie-down roping horse they call Rocco. 8 times he's been here. Oh no. We're gonna ride up on one. Let's go, Rooster. A little longer than we wanted to be right there. Oh no. Things just went from bad to worse. That is going to be a no time for Rooster Yazi, Heartbreak City. He's sitting pretty good in that all-around race. We'll have to make up some ground future rounds in the bulldogging as well. No time for Rooster Yazi.
We do appreciate the Coast Guard supporting our Indian National Finals 2023. Proud of all of our military branches. That's what makes our country great. Also want to recognize Miss Indian Rodeo 2023, Shariah Edgewater from Greasewood Springs, Arizona, assisting us. She would like to thank all of the family, friends, and fans for attending the INFR this year and supporting this amazing event. Shariah would also like to wish the contestants competing the best of luck. Also want to give a shout out to 2024 Miss Indian Rodeo contestant Rihanna Lopez of the TO Nation, visiting royalty Taylor Pino, Amber Calablaza, Cadence Campbell, Katie Campbell, and Rain Campbell.
Let's go to the Oklahoma Cowboy. Norman Mitchell. You watch it right here. Once he gets him caught, it's all hustle. Big flank. He's smooth on the ground. Fast hand. Yes, sir.
Nice run.
He's riding that horse of Ty Allen Fisher's they call Tonto. He's a good one. Big Norm.
He's a player. That's going to move him to 5th in the round, that 11-1-4. We are good, but more importantly, climbing the ladder in the aggregate. Number 4 in the aggregate right now, 22-07. This is going to be an awesome 3rd round in all our events so far. Zoe Skunk Cap representing Browning, Montana. Getting ready to go to work. Alonzo is a 2-time qualifier. Qualified to the Montana Pro Circuit Finals, and that little bit of a woo-wee is going to cost us tonight. We go out with a no time. Tough luck for Zoe. Ugh.
Well, let's see if we can't change our luck right now for our next cowboy. We come up empty in round number 1. That means we're running at the go round. These cowboys that have a no time on 1, you know they're going to be pushing that barrier. And this cowboy right here is no different, has the horsepower to do it. Of the Confederated Tribes of the Umatilla and the Chippewa Cree, Preston Watson. 1 swing, yes sir. We're off and running. Calf is posting up. Gather, 2 wrap, hooey, yes sir. Oh man. You look at the replay, we got a little bit of a head start, and you know what? If we give the calf the head start it calls for, if we fail to do so, that's going to be a 10-second penalty added on. That is a 20-94. Not the winning recipe right there for Preston Watson. But you know what? We got a time in the books.
Do want to remind all of our fans, we do have a full convention center full of exhibits on top of the concourse. All kinds of goodies. If you haven't started your Christmas shopping yet, the Indian National Finals is a great place to start. You can start at the Roper booth and make your way all the way around. A lot of awesome products. Dion Osborne from Morris, Oklahoma is getting ready to go to work right now. Tight competition. Hayoyazi at 8-69, still the guy to beat right now. Can we make it work? First time qualifier here in Las Vegas. Go, 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 hurry, hurry. The clock is not your friend. Right up. A solid run is what we needed, a 10-42. It's going to put us, if it holds, it's going to put us in the top 5. Puts us number 4. We dropped to 12 in the aggregate at 27-66. That is solid. Guevara Harrison's getting ready to go. 5-time qualifier. He won a few tour rodeos this year to get him here.
Chinley, Arizona. Locked and loaded. We'll back this buckskin right into that corner. We want him breaking at the pin. We'll get right behind that calf. And then we'll let that twine fly. 5 times he's been here. One of his proudest accomplishments right now is winning a few of the tour rodeos this year. He went up north of the border. He won quite a few, some of that Canadian money. Let's go, we're talking USD today. Big flank. Let's be quick. Oh yeah. He'll climb aboard, put some slack in that lasso. But you look back over at the start, we get that little bit of a pigtail hitting the ground, and that is always bad news for the Cowboys. That means we're going to add on 10 seconds. That means no money won. 10 and 51 turns a 20 and 51 in a heartbeat.
But some good news is the 2023 Miss Indian Rodeo pageant schedule here at the South Point is open to the public. Thursday, October 26th at 9 a.m. the Preferred Arena. They're going to have the horsemanship portion. Doors to the arena are located to the left of the main South Point Arena doors. You're all invited. Friday, the South Point pool area, traditional competition, public speaking, and impromptu questions. You're all invited.
All invited.
Coleman Proctor is a Wrangler National finalist in the team roping. He's been 4 times here. RFDT, the American champion, 2022 all-around champion at the Cheyenne Frontier Days. This is a whole bunch of talent wrapped up. Let's see if we can come together, Coleman. Uh-oh.
Oh, watch him, Coleman.
Watch your rope. Oh, he's good. He's good. Go on. See if we can get a time. Something's wrong. Go ahead and finish it out. Oh my goodness, I don't like that. Coleman, I hope that's not as bad as it's looking right now. He is one of our qualifiers to the 2023 Wrangler National Finals Rodeo. Oh boy. Ouch, ouch, ouch. He rides up, he's got to get the time. Folks, that took a lot of heart, a lot of grit, a lot of determination just to get through that with all that pain. I think you got it. Coleman, man, we are praying for you. I hope you will be okay, buddy.
That's a tough dude. That guy's one of my heroes.
Oh, man.
I don't know if you will find a better ambassador for rodeo than Coleman Proctor.
I mean, his attitude, positive all the time. 21 and 86 was his time. James Arviso, one of our youngsters competing here. His family include Derek Begay, Aaron Sinigini, 2-time qualifier, tie-down roper, team roping extraordinaire. Daryl, this kid is super talented, buddy.
You know it. I know it. We both know it. Guys like Coleman Proctor paving the way for Cowboys like James Arviso. High school national champion right here on the team roping side. He's here today. He's a young gunslinger. Looks like he's riding a horse out of northern Cheyenne country. PRCA caliber horse right here. Come on, let's go. Got him posted. Smooth. That right there, you go back to the replay. Flawless run from James Arviso. Big flank, good gather, right back to the V, yes sir. How about it? 8 and 7, 5. That is quick enough to put the Cowboy in the number 2 position in the round. And not to mention number 2 in the round, but number 2 in the aggregate for James Arviso with a 20 and 66 on 2. As we go now to South Dakota. Ray, we got a Cowboy from the Seneca and the Cayuga. 3 times he's been here.
That's right, Brock Belcomb's Flandreau, South Dakota. He's been watching the competition. He sees what he needs to do. It's all right here. Brock, you have got to push, no mistakes. You got to be smooth. Get around, push the barrier, turn him, leave him standing, get him down. Go ahead, go ahead. Oh. That's not what we needed. Shucks. What we did need is to see our good friend at Rodeo Ready, Clay Gardapi, over in the green shirt. That is another guy that is very exceptionally talented, nominated to be one of the top 5 photographers in the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association.
Oh, Clay over there. And headed to the national finals. I'm sure you said that, but that's awesome. Guy with the cool mustache. Hey, I met some new friends over here. They are not from this country.
They're not.
They're not. I'm going to give you a chance to guess where they're from. They over there right there, the names of Ben and Simone.
Before the cowboy rides out, though, JJ, I'm sorry. Before the cowboy rides out, how about a 13 and 22 for Brock Belcom? And you know what? Your number 1 cowboy of round number 2, 8 and 69. How about it for Hayo Yazzie? You look at the aggregate right there. Quentin Inman with a 21 and 9-0. Dontre Goff, our former world champion, 20 and 84. James Arvizo right in the mix with a 20 and 66. And your reigning world champion in the number 1 position with that 20 and 10. You bet. How about it, South Point, for all of our tie-down ropers? And we're going to go down. Standing by is Wade Cauliflower.
I'm here with our go-around winner, Hayo Yazzie. Hayo, that was a big run in the tie-down, but that set up a more important title you're trying to chase. You're here in 3 events. You're trying to get that all-around world title. You got this one down in the tie-down. How do you prepare for 3 events coming in here with going in the afternoon and then some in the evening time? How do you stay mentally prepared for something like that?
You got to stick to the basics and keep doing your job, keep your head down, and take it run by run.
We got one more run coming up here in the team roping. Does that momentum carry over right off of the calf roping?
Yeah, I could use it, but I still got to do my job.
All right, we're looking forward to seeing you do your job. Congratulations. Maybe we'll see you a couple times tonight.
Success is in your hands with the Classic Rope. We do appreciate our friends at Classic. They give us a start here in the open team rope, and Coleman Proctor, Griffin Passmore are going to start us out. These guys are clean on 1 with a 7 and 43. This has been one of the greatest starts in our open team roping. Every year we improve, we get better, and we're going to keep going. Oh, no. Got to do a little fishing. The loop's going to fall off. Not a good night for Coleman Proctor. I'm not sure what's going on. I hope it's not the injury that's paining him. I hope it was just a stinger. But friends, this is one of the most talented ropers in all of Indian country. Would you please give him a pat on the back as he rides out of here? It'll get better.
All right, let's go on now to the Jody boys out of Crown Point, New Mexico. Jeremiah Jody on the heels. Correction. Yeah, Jeremiah Jody on the heels. Brent Jody on the bones. He's the quarterback right here. He'll set up the play. He'll handle the ball. We're heading left. Let's clean him on up. He'll wait on the corner. Oh, talk about a heel shot. 7 and 51, boys. 7 and 51 for the Jody boys.
Patience is key. Watch this loop. When he throws that heel shot, he doesn't panic. He doesn't pull it out. He just holds it, lets it lay, watches it pay. We're not going to get to watch it, but we will get to watch Haas Pepian and Levi Bearspaw get ready to go. These guys were an 8 and 8 on their first run. Long as you get them down, you have an opportunity. We've seen it every year here at the Indian Finals, the Indian National Finals. Somebody leaves the door of opportunity open. It's your time to seize it. You can capitalize on this moment. You got to rope smart. You got to stay out of the barrier. Turn the corner, Haas. Beautiful heel shot. Beautiful heel shot. Levi Bearspaw. 7 and 38, but I think, are you guys waving at me? Yes, they are. Little early, Haas, 17 and 38. That's going to make things a little bit tougher, Daryl.
That it is, but you know what? Like you said, they're there for the opportunity. They took what they had to run with it. Unfortunately, that start might be just a little quick. But now let's go on down to the land of the Apsalaga Nation. Gunner Plenty, Crow Agency, Clay Gun Shows, Lodge Grass and Gary Owen on the bones. Let's see it right here. Gunner Plenty. He's going to set up to play. Look at that ball face, Sorrel. Scoring like a stone. He's going to try the healer. Brisket shot. Clay. All day.
Solid.
They're clean men, 7 and 5. 7. That right there is going to put these gentlemen number 6 in the round. But you know what? More importantly, they're number 2 in that aggregate race.
Trey Begay, Dennis and Boone are getting ready to ride in at this point. Guys, 5 and 1-5 on their first run. 5 and 1-5. If they repeat that, there's a look at our leaderboard. 10 and 09, 19 and 05, and then here's the go round. 4 and 87, 4 and 97, 5 and 68. We've got to be around that 5. A solid start, finish strong, clean it up, tight and right. 5 and 38.
You go back and look at this replay right here. Trey Begay throws a bomb, lets her fly, but you know what? More importantly, look at the handle right there. Takes him across the arena. Denton Begay cleans them up. You bet, gentlemen. That right there, 5 and 38 in the round. Number 3 in the round.
Justin Turner, Denton Begay. I like Denton Begay. One of the fastest shooters in the game on the healing side. Justin Turner. Let's see if we can make it work, gentlemen. 7 and 34. That was just a good, solid run to keep them in it. 7 and 34. Guys, we're going to need to be a little bit quicker right here if you want to climb up the average rank. Solid on the front. Denton. Ooh, ouch. 5-second penalty for only roping one hind foot. So there's all sorts of ways you can get penalties to our newcomers. You rope one hind foot, we add on 5 seconds. You break the barrier, we add on 10 seconds. You can max out in penalties before we even stop the clock. That makes everything a little bit tougher. Wesley Benali, Hank Benali. Here's a team to reckon with, Daryl.
That it is. They've gotten it done the entire tour. At the end of the summer, when they were all said and done, the Cowboys sat on top of the hill. Wesley Benelli on the bones, tour champion. Hank Benelli on the heels, tour champion. Let's see it, boys. They've done it all summer long. Let's bring that on here into the South Point. They were 6 and 81 on their first steer. It's all about the start. We're going to let one fly. Big scoop. And boys, we turn it up. We're even faster. 5 and 6, 7. Number 4 in the round. I like it. Look at that big scoop heel shot with the face. We're all tight when it's said and done. The boys move on over to number 3 in the average.
4 and 87, that's the number we are trying to beat. That's the magic number. Dennis Begay, Hayo Yazi, very capable of breaking that time. 4 and 87. Hayo Yazi has had an exceptional go-round, not only in number 1, but also in number 2. Every dollar counts You win the all-around title. You're going to win a brand new horse trailer. Dennis, turn the corner. Hi-yo! What a shot! 6.85, not going to win the go-round, but is going to keep him solid. That is good roping. Watch the guy on the yellow horse. We call him a healer. Solid. Dennis, just a veteran, handles that steer. And watch this shot right here. Beautifully done. Hi-yo, you are awesome, young man. Troy Crawler, Ollie Benjamin, Canadian team, Daryl.
Morley, Alberta. 780. Are you with us here on a Wednesday? It's a little cold up north. They sent down some good cowboys, ride some good horses. Troy Crawler. Oh no. Unfortunately, they brought down that chill from the north today, and that is not going to work out. The boys right out of the arena stone cold. No time.
Well, it was hot when they left.
That it was. You know what they say about Alberta? You don't like the weather.
Wait.
Yeah, you wait 15 minutes.
Nolan Burnside, Wasey Carviso are getting ready to go. Here's another team that can be a player. 5-75 on their first run. 5-75. Everything has to be perfect from the start. The classic pads will give you the start you need, but you have to get them roped. A huge missed opportunity. That's going to take them out of the average. They'll be running at the day money the rest of the week, folks. I need you one more time. Go ahead and tell them that's okay.
We're going to go now on down to Casa Grande, Arizona. PRCA World Champion on the head and side, Eric Rogers. PRCA World Champion Aaron Sinigini on the heel side. You put them together, you've got two of the most decorated cowboys in all of rodeo. Eric Rogers, AT, they've got more than 29 qualifications between the two of them to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. We're heading left, AT. Patience. Oh boy. That is going to be a 6-2-9 plus 5. Pick up a penalty on the backside. Eric Rogers going to get the time started right there with the big nice loop. AT comes in. We slip a leg. That'll cost us.
That shakes up the entire aggregate board. Things are opening up. Tobin Cummins, Brooks DeHosey getting ready to go to work. Tobin Cummins coming from a long line of ropers. Attends college, Montana State University of Northern and Havre, Montana, and ouch. Oh boy. There's a lot of shaking going on right now. Everybody trying to be a 4-87. That's Wawa Ben, Raleigh Ben, the father-son duo.
They ran at it earlier today, the Ben boys. They put up a time that forces our Cowboys to go at it right now. You see it up on the leaderboard, Ben and Ben with a 4-87. Derek Begay and Brandon Ben with that 4-97. Backing in the box right now, Dustin Bearspaw on the bones. Bailey Bearspaw on the heels. Morley, Alberta. These Cowboys know how to get it done quick. Canadian Pro Rodeo Cowboys, come on. Oh no. Alberta Cowboys are having a little bit of a tough go here in the team roping.
Colton Keplin, rope 3 irons are getting ready to ride in. Rope 3 irons, not only a talented roper, a talented singer. If you came to the back number ceremony Monday night, opened us up. with the honor song.
Oh.
We're going to switch it up.
We're going to go with, we're going to go with Blaine Red Horse. Yes, sir. Blaine Red Horse on the bones from Rough Rock, Arizona. The Ipsalaga Cowboy from Montana on the heels. 18-time qualifier on the heels. 8 qualifications on the bones. These boys are trying to get her done right here. They got it done yesterday in a 5 and 7.5. A quick run right here can put them in contention. We'll see it right now. We draw that hard runner. Oh no, that's a half head. Unfortunately, right there, that is not going to work out today for Red Horse and Cummins. That is going to hurt in the morning. Now we're back in order. Now we'll go on over to North Dakota, Ray.
Colton Keplin, rope 3 irons. Rope 3 irons. Graduating with a welding degree, plumbing degree, all kinds of degrees. Colton, he's been here 4 times. These guys are still in the hunt. A 6 and 88 is solid. Just got to make up some time, and we got a front foot in it. That is going to be a no time. Tough luck there with the front foot. Shucks. A lot of teams going out, Daryl.
And then there was one team to go with stake in the game. The Grandview Lounge Express. Last call, boys. That 4 and 87 or faster, you'll find yourself joining us at the Grandview. Kelsey Phillips, Miles John, Arizona Cowboys.
10 and 43 on 1. They had a +5. They're still not out of it. You got to be smooth. You got to be fast. You got to be precise. Execute. Solid on the front. Finish strong. Yes, that's exactly what we needed to do. Straight away, a big sigh of relief. Watch the replay right here. Everything's solid. That's the Kesley I know. Pick them up on the backside, get it tight, get it right. We are smooth. 5 and 68. That's going to jump them a bunch of spots up to number 5 in the aggregate. 16 and 11, but number 1 in the aggregate all by themselves. Derek Begay. Brandon Ben at 10 and 09. 10 and 53 sits number 2. Benali and Benali at 12 and 48, and Begay and Yazzie 13. And here's the second go-round winners going to the Grandview Lounge, taking the victory lap. My very, very dear friends, considered family, Wawa Ben, Raleigh Ben, 4 and 87. Derek Begay, Brandon Ben, going to be a 4.97. That's his big brother. They'll finish second. 5 and Begay and Boone, Benali with a 5 and 67. All B's, all going the southern direction right now. How you feeling, Navajo Nation? Pretty cool, huh? Let's go down to Wade for an interview with our second go-round champions.
I got the Ben. Nashville, Raleigh. What's it like roping with a legend like Wawa Ben?
Get nervous. Well, it's kind of easy. I told him, I said, I throw my rope down there and you just pull it into it. So as long as I do that, it's all right.
You know, you've raised some really handy kids, real respectable young men, young women. You've done a great job as a father. What's it like getting to come here and compete and show the world what your kids are about? Not only in the arena, but like when you get to talk to somebody like Wawa, good kid, always respectable. Like he works for Ray Champ in the summertime, or Derek Begay, they're always cowboying. You did a good job. Hey, what's that like knowing you get to come here and rope with your boy like that?
Man, it's like you can't. I don't know. You can't explain it. They're good kids. They work hard at what they do, and that's just an everyday thing for them.
Wawa, you watched your brother win the round last night. We kind of knew you were going to be here eventually. It took you 2 go-rounds. It took him 1. What's the plans for round 3 now with you're competing against him?
Go at him.
You think you can get him in the average? You got a good partner behind you. He's got a good one. I was watching you when Derek made his run. You were zoned in on what he does. I noticed you pay attention to him since you were a little guy all the time. What's it like to grow up with somebody like that and have that as a role model?
I don't know. I grew up with Brandon too. Like, he always taught me a lot, so I don't know.
We going to see you and Brandon in the near future, maybe down the road?
Hopefully.
Well, we're rooting for you. You guys, good job. We'll see you later tonight. Hopefully we keep it rolling on into the week.
We're going to give our friends at Ride Pass a chance to get up and take a break. To set the mood for our barrel racers.
Come on, one word.
An easy one.
Sing it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. They know that word, don't they? Tequila. Even the kids were singing it. Hey.
We are going to kick it off. Sierra Farland anxious to go to work. A solid run. (18 and 5:32 for Sierra Farland. By the way, you guys sounded awesome. Hold up. Yeti, proud supporter of our Indian National Finals. And of course, the official apparel, the Indian National Finals Rodeo apparel is Roper Wear the West. Be sure and stop by on your way out. American Hat Company, the official hat of our 2023 Indian National Finals Rodeo. And we will welcome our friends back on Ride Pass. We're going to get you caught up. We just ran a barrel racer. Cashin was a 15 and 8:29 to start us out. We are back live. We're ready to go to run number 2. JC Hawk from Scottsdale, Arizona. We did take a few breaks. I'll explain to our friends here in the South Point. We are live on Ride Pass. And we want to make sure our friends out there streaming live don't miss a run. JC Hawk of the Navajo Nation. A little bit of trouble yesterday, 21 and 265. We're going to be clean tonight. That'll work, 15 and 623. We will take that all day long. That puts her number 2 in the second go-round. Very nicely done.
That it is. We're going to head on over to South Dakota. Gabrielle Irvin, turn and burn, looking good on 1. 2 is just as good. When we turn for home, South Point, that's your cue. 15 and 7-2-3 for Gabrielle Irving. That right there is 5th in the round. But you know what? Catapults her number 1 in the average.
Calgary Johns Motlow from Okeechobee, Florida is getting ready to go. Where are you at, Seminole Nation? There's a few of them. Big, good-looking gray horse. We call this mare Millie. On the back. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, my goodness. You must maintain a clover leaf pattern. Millie, feeling a little anxious tonight. You break the pattern. It is an automatic disqualification. Tough luck for Calgary Motlow.
As we go now, on down to Dohatchee. We brought her up in our junior ranks. She buys her PRCA card. She qualifies to the National Finals Rodeo. She's a 9-time Indian World Champion, Cassidy Dennison. She was #1 leader yesterday. Let's keep it going right now. 16 and .05 for Cassidy Dennison. That right there is 9th in a round, and I'll catapult her up to #5 in the aggregate.
Tough barrel racing as we get ready to go with Kata Dodging Horse. This young lady is a 2019 Junior World Champion barrel racer. She comes from the Tsuut'ina Nation. Where's all my Canadians? We need to help her now. Beautifully done, 16 and 032, clean run, 16 and 032. Gonna put her #6 in the aggregate, #10 in the go round.
As we come on in right now, she came on down to Las Vegas on luck. She got it done in a last chance qualifier with her horse they call Keeps Eagle. Former world champion Brittany Bird getting set right now. 2 and clean. Come on, let's make it 3. South Point, oh no. Hustle, hustle. That is a 16 and 040 +5, 21 and 040 for Brittany Bird.
Bailey O'Leary is getting ready to go from Concord, Oklahoma. Indian National Finals reserve champ in the junior barrel racing in 2021. Rookie of the year in the CRRA, that's the Cowboys Regional Rodeo Association. Lot of talent right here, Bailey. Oh boy. Guys, Angel Power. The name of this one. Get her out. Ouch. Oh boy. You see the disappointment as she holds her hat on tight. 21 and 795 with the 5-second penalty. That one's going to hurt.
Man, oh man, Ray, you talk about the horsepower that we bring right here to the South Point. This is now, that was the second run they've had in here in the South Point Arena. They're getting a little bit tighter on #3 if we've got a couple down barrels. There's our barrel racing championship scoreboard right there. Kiera Simonson on top of that 15.606. J.C. Hawk with that 15.623. And Grayson O'Connor 15.680. And you know what? Cheyenne Blackwater right in the mix with that 15.702. As we look at our aggregate leaders right up on the board, there they are. Grayson O'Connor in 4th, Kiera Simonson in 3rd, Cheyenne Blackwater 31.46 and 1 on 2, and Gabrielle Irving 31.401.
We're going to pick up the second half of our barrel racing. We'll start it off with Kess Deal. Just a Winner is the name of this horse. CEO Just a Winner. She's a 3-time qualifier on this gray. Kess, she was solid yesterday. Let's be a little quicker today. Ooh, I like it. 15 and 730. 15 and 730 is going to put her #6 in the go round, #6 in the average.
Let's go to Oklahoma. 11-time qualifier, Tiffany Teehee. Cherokee Nation, riding the gray horse they call SV, passing the leader. Let's see it right now. They always bet on the gray horse is what they say. Let's go, we're clean, go, go. That'll stop the clock at a 15 and 954. She's sitting right in the middle of the pack in the average and the go-around.
Chantel Brewer has been hot in this arena. See if we can keep the momentum rolling. She was a 15 and 781 after her first run. Chantel, leave them standing. It's all about the tight turns, the straight lines. Let's go. Get around. Now we're going to kick it in high gear. Let's ride him like you stole him. 16 and 182 is going to be your time. 16 and 182. That will bump her up to 9th in the aggregate. She's 31 and 963 on 2.
You talk about riding them hard, riding them fast. This young cowgirl trained this young horse, Timber Cody, turn and burn on this young mare. I like it. Confederated Salish and Kootenai, let's go. Ooh. How about a 15-159, number 1 in the round?
Ooh. Unstoppable. She trained that horse, futuritied on it last year, and it is paying off. Wow. A smoking run. Katrina Williams, former all-around champ of the world in 2000. 8 times she's been here. Red John, she comes to us from Mount Currie, British Columbia. Get around, Katrina. She's another one. They're horse trainers. They do it for a living. Let's pay her back right here. Smooth, we're going to be a 17 and 367. We'll keep her solid in the average. She'll move to number 11. The total time of 33 and 409 on 2.
As we move on over to another horse trainer right here, very proud of multiple 1D barrel horses, Caitlin Prentice, Oklahoma cowgirl on the ball face they call I'm a Sharp Blonde. Let's ride. On 3, that's you, South Point. Uh-oh. Hang tight, South Point. Hang tight. Hold up at the line. Hold up.
16-0-1-5. The
16 and 0-1-5.
They got it. Don't worry. We always have backup timers in case the electronics fail us. We do appreciate the hard work of our timers. To my left, we have backup timers. We have ride pass on the end. They are the most important people. Good to go. They are solid. We are okay.
Plus, I was doing 1,000, 2,000. So if you need me, I'm here.
I knew you were going to say something.
I was going to do Mississippi's, but I feel thousands is more accurate.
It's faster. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We're going to go on down. Caitlin Prentice. Tommy K. Martin, Junior World Champion. 2-time pole bending champion. Hustle, hustle. 16 and 146 for Tommy K. South Dakota cowgirl.
Do want to remind you, October 28th, this Saturday in the Redwood Room at 9:30 a.m. Everybody is invited to Cowboy Church. Meet you at Cowboy Church Saturday in the Redwood Room, 9:30 a.m. You are all invited. We're going to go to Morley, Alberta, Canada. Teresa LaBelle is getting ready to go on her horse Jock, a 3-time qualifier. Great, big, good-looking sorrel can get around these barrels in fine shape. 2 successful turns, 1 more. Come on, get around. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. That's a heartbreaker. She will not make it around the third barrel. That will take us out within no time. Shucks. Well, if you take a look, here's the aggregate leaderboard. This is after 2 rounds. 31-4-0-1 sits on top of the board, but a 4-6-1, 5/100ths of a second, number 2. Kira Simonson with a 31-5-1-0 sits third, and Grayson O'Connor, the Salish Kootenai Tribes, with a 31-5-2-5 will sit number 4. But we go to our second go-round leaders. Grayson O'Connor in fourth with a 15-6-8. JC Hawk with a 15-6-2-3. Kira Simonson with a 15-6-0-6. The big story of go-round number 2. Timbercoat, we're just getting gathered up. She is going to the Grandview Lounge this evening, a 15-159. Folks, go ahead and make some more noise than that. This is your champion barrel racer tonight. Absolutely amazing. Look at the smile on her face. This is what it's all about at the Indian National Finals. 47 years of legacy. As my good friend Kyle would say, legacy, tradition. We're going to keep with tradition. We're going to go back down on the floor with our newest member of our broadcasting team, Megan Lunick, and your champion.
Thank you, Ray. Timber, that was an amazing run. You are the fastest time of the entire INFR so far. You won it by 5/10. Tell me about that horse.
She's a young mare that me and my mom trained her. We've had her since the day after she was born. She's been in our family, and I think I've only ran her in maybe 3 performances, so this is her first big show. And the nerves are getting to us a little bit, but I'm really glad we pulled it through tonight.
It did not look like to me. That was a phenomenal run. She's so fun to watch. She digs in the ground. She runs hard. And you did not weaken. You came out of that blind corner and you just went for the gold.
Thank you very much.
Good job.
Friends, this is the final event of the night, of the evening. This is where I want you to be the loudest as we welcome back our friends on Ride Pass. Who's ready to ride some bulls? To help start us out, I want you to meet the best protection team in Indian country. I want you to meet from the Tsuut'ina Nation, Riley Dodging Horse. From Chinle, Arizona, Nigel Harvey. From Cannonball, North Dakota, Jake Fox. Our man in the can, JJ Harrison. The stage is set. Daryl, why don't you ask him one more time? Let's build the energy.
I need to hear you right now, South Point. On the count of 3, who is ready to go bull riding? 1, 2, 3. We're going to go now to Winslow, Arizona. A cowboy, a world champion. He's climbing aboard Painted Dreams of AKS Bucking Bulls. Latrell Long. Do we have any family or friends or fans of Latrell Long here at the South Point tonight? We're making that final pull on that rope, JJ. He's set up, barrel man in the can. He's in position, climbing aboard. Painted Dreams. Let's get it right now.
Okay, man, listen. I think we're gonna start off with a barrel hit.
Uh-oh.
I feel it.
Yeah?
I think everybody here wants to see me get run over, don't you? That's right.
I don't think that was a whole lot of people. That's a good thing, though.
Yeah,
that's a really good thing.
If I get run over, y'all better go crazy. We're coming for it. We're coming for it.
I like that. We're chasing Bo Tyler Vasu, 78-point ride. 76 hits number 2. Jacoy Hale in the 61. Only 3 qualified rides this afternoon. Are we going to get another one? Latrell Long Come on. No. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. You're all right, JJ. He's out. Oh.
Missed it by that much.
They started, JJ.
Your mom's a cow. Get out of here. Oh, you not done? You want some of this? Your sister's a heifer. Right here. Your brother's a steer. If you didn't understand that one, ask an FFA kid. They'll explain it. I thought he was going to eat my lunch. I'm not going to lie.
I did too. He came close. He sniffed it.
He sniffed it.
It's Painted Dreams from AKS Bucking Bulls. All right. Great job from our pickup men, bull shaggers. Matty Boggs, his very first year, doing a phenomenal job. Regan Mortensen, Pete White. 13 times he's been selected as a pickup man here at these Indian National Finals Rodeo. O'Day Tom, Cannon's Pet from Crasco Bucking Bulls is next matchup. Energy is what gets these guys to the 8-second whistle. We need lots of it. We need it now. Okay. All right. There's the 8-second whistle. I want to run this back. Watch everybody on the big screen. I want you to watch why we have this Cooper Tire bullfighting team together. Look at them. They're like a pack of wolves. They're keeping that bull's attention. You see that bull rider walk off? He's safe. He'll be back tomorrow. Would you give our Cooper Tire team a big round of thank you, guys? You are absolutely amazing.
Ooh,
our great
baby.
friends at Roper giving our cowboys that are horseback these beautiful red shirts. They're the other half. They got the horsepower to clean out the arena as we appreciate them. As we go now to a bucking shoot number 1. Key Ranch runs us in one they call BIG. We're gonna go now to Darren Duguay. JJ, you got him clapping. Bring the energy right now, South Point. Let's get them hands together. Fry bread eating power right here. Put them together in rhythm.
I'm still waiting on an auntie to bring me some fry bread. It has not happened yet. I'm waiting patiently.
Look who's on the back of the chute running the camera. That's Cody Jesus, working for Ride Pass up close and personal right at the buck and shoot. Get him right. Start so critical. Darren Duguay, Tuba City, Arizona. BIG. Oh man. Not gonna work out. I did not know Cody could run a camera there. Good job, Cody. Okay. We got to change it up.
We do.
0 for 3.
Dean, let's hit him with something right now. Let's bring this energy level up right here. You know what? Our Cowboys, they're 0 for 3. The Bulls right now are pitching a no-hitter in this performance. That means we need to bring this energy level up right now. As we go on over to South Dakota. White Horse, South Dakota zone from the 3 affiliated tribes and the Cheyenne River. Win Lawrence. He's climbing aboard Fitzpatrick Ranch's own Tony Tone. How many of you sitting here tonight in the South Point want to see Wynn Lawrence go right to the top of the leaderboard? You are the greatest cheering section in all of rodeo. Let's come together right now when we crack this gate. Tony Tone. There we go. Not playing nice in the chute. All right, South Point. Oh no. Oh no, bringing down our two-time South Dakota junior high state champion bull rider down too early. No score. But South Point, how about you give them a little bit of appreciation, would you?
Don't forget tonight, after the bull riding, we're all going to head to the Grandview Lounge, crown all of our champions. You are all invited. There's no admission. We love to hear the fans scream and cheer for our champions. They'll be on stage to receive their hardware, watch some video highlights, and just have a lot of fun because we are in Las Vegas.
They ran him in a good one right here. From Muddy Creek Bucking Bulls. DJ Poiriers is the owner of this bucking bull right here they call White Gangster. The cowboy tasked with taming this one right now is Cody Rustin. These cowboys make their living 8 seconds at a time. Let's see if we can't earn a little bit of pocket money while we're here in the bright city lights. Cody Rustin. Do we have anybody here for the Arizona talent? As he eases on up. White Gangster, Cody Rustin. You put them together, you get a score if we stay on for 8 seconds. Oh no, White Gangster not playing nice in the buck and shoot.
Well, his job's to buck them off. These bulls, they learn tricks. They know how to get out on them. Kind of mess with their heads. That's what they're born and bred to do. A lot of these bulls, part of a breeding program. The bulls are getting tougher every single year here at the Indian National Finals. Come on, let's do it, Cody. Ouch, ouch, ouch. White Gangster gonna make short work of a very good bull rider, Cody Rustin.
That's weird.
What's that?
He just, well, let's watch the replay. That wasn't weird. That just looked like it hurt.
It hurt.
That kid's lucky he's in his 20s. He could eat a car tire and be okay.
Jacob David from Flagstaff, Arizona has drawn the monkey wrench from Rockin' YB Bucking Bull.
There we go. There's the crazies right here.
He's
Arizona.
solid. 73 points after his first ride in the first go-round. This is an important moment for Jacob. This right here will put him a contender for a gold buckle. They don't give buckles away that read world champion. You earn them 8 seconds at a time throughout the season. This is an opportunity that doesn't come every rodeo, every bull ride. This is the best of the best, the elite. Jacob, let's show them why you're here. Slide up real easy. Nod your face. Let's ride a bull.
Yeah. Yeah. South Point. Keep going.
We take a look at the replay. Jacob, it ain't gonna be a lot of numbers, but I tell you what, it's an 8-second qualified ride. We're gonna mark you 72 points, but more importantly, listen to this. Jacob David has moved to number 1 in the aggregate with 145 points. There it is. The numbers tell the story. Jacoy Hale, 138 seconds. It's going to be a good bull riding race. Let's do it again. Vinell Marino, Church Rock, New Mexico bull rider. Good time, Sancho from Rockin' KT, Carly Sosi, Bucking Bulls. Here we go.
All right, stop. South one and listen. JJ's back with the brand new edition. Something grab the hold of me tightly, flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will he ride the bull? I don't know. Open the chute and let's go.
Nice.
Not there for the whistle. Coming down early, no score.
How about that rap JJ just spit? Guys, did you like that? Would you tell JJ he's been absolutely awesome this year?
That's pretty weird to hear a white guy and rap at the same thing. I don't know, man. All those great white rappers. You got Eminem and then, that's pretty much it. That's kind of where it stops. All right, we need a bull ride right now.
Well, I think we can get one done right here. Tyson Synergy, Tuba City, Navajo Nation. We're going now, Widowmaker. Oh no. From M5 Livestock. You go back to the replay. Tyson had his hands full. Coming on out into the hand. Gets him on the end of his arm and just bad news from there on the dismount. But you know what? How about it for our Tuba City, Arizona Cowboy? We're proud of him. As we move on over.
We're going to pick up Roan Schmidt from White River, South Dakota. The Jones Bucking Bull program sends us a bull we call Sage. Want to appreciate our Indian National Finals judging crew. This team works hard all the way from the qualifier last weekend throughout the week. They start drawing, they start sorting, they start looking at animals. And then Tuesday they go to work. Every single run, ride, guys, you are absolutely awesome. Roan Schmidt, this is your time. He's coming in with a score of 63. That can make something happen. Qualified rides are what we need. We just watched Jacob David do it. 73 and 72. You do the math, you ride for 80, 85, mid-80s, maybe a low 90. It's gonna put you number 1 in the average race. Let's go do it. Way to save the day with your hat, JJ.
Yeah, I don't know what they'd have done without me.
Let's see if we got that on replay. Guys, watch JJ make the save right here.
Oh, quit it.
I'm thinking we're gonna ride and we get in trouble right here. Now watch this bull. He's coming after somebody right here. He's hunting down, and then watch, there should be a hat. No, we're not gonna get it. Doggone it.
It was an amazing save.
There's the hat.
Yeah. And for those of you watching on Ride Pass, stop it. It went right between his legs. That's a pretty good throw.
That was exactly what he planned. Nice job.
Hey, we're getting down there. We need to get serious now.
Yes.
Let's go. Let's go.
You want to get serious, JJ?
Right now.
Let's turn it up. M5 Livestock runs in one they call Hulk. We bring in a cowboy from South Dakota. He is the 2023 South Dakota High School State Bull Riding Champion. He is currently bull riding at the collegiate level for McNeese State University in Louisiana. We have a collegiate athlete right here in South Point, and he's getting set to make a ride. Let's go, Cash Krogman, bucking chute number. So proud of our collegiate athletes. Let's go, Cash. We got a seat. Spinning back around, change of direction. Stick the dismount. South Point, he can hear you now. You betcha. He said he was finishing up midterms. The INFR was coming up. He was doing his best to stay on top of all of the grades. How about third in the round, 75-point ride?
Friends, I'm going to take you up to Browning, Montana. A young man who's a two-time junior world champion bull rider here in this very association. He's now moved to the Open. A sophomore in high school. He plays running back for the Browning Indian football team. You talk about heart, you talk about will, you talk about determination. Taj Wells has drawn a bull we call Gabbana from Jacob's Custom Buckers, and he is hungry for a win. He had trouble yesterday, marked a 0, was not in his plans. I got a chance to visit with him today. Says, I am here to ride my next 3 bulls. Taj Wells, let's complete our journey. Oh boy. He's walking away, JJ. Oh, wait, he turned around. He turned around. Well, a little bit of bad luck for my student, Taj Wells. Friends, I need you to pick him up right now. Let's do that with your hand claps, if you would. He's a superstar in the making. It's coming, Taj. It's coming. Keep going.
Oh, man, last bull. It looks like the last bull. Am I right, guys? Down to 1. Okay, listen.
And then there was 1.
You've been fantastic
South
on Wednesday.
Point.
Let's get on our feet. Everybody stand up if you're able. Come on, you've been a fantastic crowd. Stand up with us for the last bull of the night. Get up with us. Don't be on your feet. Don't be on your butt. Come on, stand up. Or stay seated.
We go now to a young cowboy of the Northern Cheyenne, the Blackfeet and the Cree. You bring together 3 of the strongest tribes in North America. You bring them on up, you grow them up in East Glacier, Montana, some of the toughest cowboy country there is. We've got none other than 3-time world champion, Dakota Lewis, South Point. Come on! Man, oh man, South Point. I need to hear you one more time. How about it for all of our bull riding here tonight?
That means we go up to the board. We're going to take a look at our aggregate scores. Jacob David, a 145 goes to the lead on 2. Jacoy Hale with 138. Latrell Long on 1 with 82. Kobe Whitford with 79. The big story of the night, however, going to get the victory lap. The young superstar Bo Tyler Vasu, 78 points. Weston Grant, 76. Cash Krogman, 75. Jacob David, 72. Jacob David, hot tonight, but Bo Tyler Vasu, you are our hero tonight, partner. Great job. We'll see you at the Grandview Lounge. Bo. Friends, we are so excited to see you at the Grandview Lounge. That's where all of our go-round leaders, that's where Daryl and I are headed. We are going to go down on the arena floor with our partner, Wade, and our champion bull rider.
Our champion bull rider, Bo Tyler Vasu, you had to sweat him out. You're in the all-around race. You're in the hunt and the bull riding. You're in the hunt and the saddle bronc riding. What you thinking going in? You get a day off. You get to recoup. What's it like now setting yourself up for this next 2 rounds?
Man, I'm just taking it round by round, just doing what I can with what I draw. I'm going to do what I can on Friday to get it done.
You know, there's a lot of people that are watching you back at home, and we said, this guy's got it in the bronc riding, but your bull riding has stepped up. It's hard to say which one you're better at because you're so good at both. And we've been watching, and we think this might be a Triple Crown year.
Man, I'm hoping so. I'm just going to go out and compete every time and do what I can with what I draw.
Perfect. We'll see you a little bit later on.
All right. Well, we do appreciate our champion. We're going to go down onto the floor with our broadcasting team for the final time. Let's go down and wrap up our show with Wade and Megan.
Megan, it was a great night. We've seen some good rides. The bareback riding, it's going to be a tight race there. We've seen it in the bareback. We've seen Cam Bruised go out, the old vet back in there. In the saddle bronc, same way. Cole Elsher, the old guys are getting it done. It looks good in the rough stock side on the bucking horses. What'd you see there?
You know, I see the horses are really firing and the young guns are coming from, but definitely the veterans are showing what they're made of, and they're proving to us why they have gold buckles. Same way in the steer wrestling, we've seen Joe Wilson, his battle with Titan Sosi, the young gun, 17-year-old against a 40-year-old. They're battling it out. There's going to be youth against, you know, they're battling against the old vet and the young guy who doesn't really know a whole lot. He's just throwing steers fast. And one thing about Joe Wilson, don't tell him he's old. I think he's still pretty young at heart, but he's definitely is a world champion bareback rider. He's a world champion steer wrestler. And it's really impressive to see this kid coming in as a rookie, and he's high call right now coming into Friday night.
Kind of reminds you of a young Brandon Bates.
Exactly.
Jackson Clegg looking to repeat of the world title. That should be interesting there. He's out in front on 2 head. He knows how to get it done. He's got some guys behind him, though, that are chasing him.
And one of those guys is Dontre, who is the world champion in 2021, excuse me. So yeah, he's definitely got some guys coming from, and it's gonna be good watching the rest of the week.
You know, what'd you see in the breakaway? That's your event. You've seen some guys, some ladies miss, and now it's starting to take shape. But those 2 at the top, though, they're pretty wolfy.
They are, and Janae and Kaden are so good, and they're roping like they've been here their whole lives. And they're so impressive to watch. I've got to watch them at the tour rodeos in the summer, and they're really fun to watch. But don't count out D-Lo and B. Bates and the girls, because they'll be coming for it.
And they're coming for it. We've seen some mistakes made in the ladies move up. It was shifting day. We've seen a lot of ladies move up the board, down the board. Gabrielle Irvin winning the average right now on 2. Kiara Simonson right behind her. It's going to be a tight race down to the end. And don't count out junior world champion Kata Dodgen horse.
And exactly, and Cheyenne Blackwater. So there were some tip barrels, but there's some girls that have 2 clean runs, and Friday is going to be interesting. We just got to keep all those barrels up and let the cards play in their favor.
And we have 3 ladies competing for that all-around world title. Tara Seaton, she's the front runner right now. She had some trouble today, but she's already won money in 2 events. So it should be an interesting race in the all-around. We still have those 2 ladies who still got a couple more bullets left to try to chase her down.
Yeah, and JC Hawk placed in the barrels tonight. She's a good roper, and don't count out Sammy Jo Bird because she's hungry and she's coming for him.
And our men's all-around race, we just seen Bo Tyler put together a great ride in the bull riding and the saddle bronc riding today. We have Hayo Yazi. He's in there in 3 events. He's coming back strong. We got a group of them that it's going to come down to Saturday night. The last event is when we'll be able to crown that all-around world champion.
Yeah, and I think there's 13 guys in the all-around race. So, I mean, it's still anybody's game, but Bo Tyler is proving why he's the champion, and he's leading everything in the all-around.
You know, tomorrow night we get started with that night performance for round 3. These guys are all chasing the go-round. We've seen some ladies. That ladies barrel racing tomorrow night's going to be tough because of those tip barrels. Those are some fast runs. But before we get into that night performance, we're going to go into our junior seniors. First round starts tomorrow. It's going to be interesting to see. We've seen a lot of the open contestants that are in that junior senior event. We've seen the senior events. We'll see guys like Delvanero, who's qualified in the open with his son, who's actually going to be roping both of his boys in the breakaway open, Kale and Cruz Zero. You know, a family event. They're in the open, they're in the juniors, they're in the seniors. They're doing it all this week. It's going to be fun watching tomorrow in that junior seniors.
Yep, it definitely is. It's at 12:45 tomorrow, starting with the junior senior events. And one thing I really love about the INFR is they are so youth-based, and including the youth down here at the Indian finals. It's amazing. They're great competitors, they're fun, and they're so talented, and they're worth it. So come watch them.
It's going to be awesome tomorrow. We're going to send it back to the studio tomorrow, 12:45. We're going to start with junior seniors, round number 1.